Okay, hello, good evening, folks. It's been a while since I've heard this music. Right, happy Monday, folks, happy Monday. A new week has dawned upon us, and we're here once again for some Pathfinder. Enjoy the music, you know. Oh. For a brief moment, I was thinking, where the hell are we? Then I remembered. Yes, right, okay. So I've not... I know we're leveling up pretty... No, we're not leveling up soon. I tell a lie. Fine. But yes, I know that I haven't really done any kind of catching up after the last session. The last session was a little while ago, so, you know. But we seem to be in pretty decent health. Inventories are not overflowing. We're not leveling up this session, so I don't have to prepare for that. So we can just dive straight in like we've just never been away, I suppose. We've suffered a couple of issues, some ability damage, and some of our party members are on death's door. But apart from that, everything seems to be okay. Jesus. So yeah, what quest are we on again? We're on a quest in something to do with the sarcophagus of doom. I seem to recall something in this fishing village. This silver scale man who claims to be able to speak to some kind of silver dragon, and also some kind of a cursed sarcophagus, possibly containing some kind of a leech, was fished out of the water, and ever since it has, the village has suffered nothing but issues. Something like that, I seem to recall. I think so. Anyway, we'll soon find out, won't we? But yeah, anyway, so I'm good. Yeah, so it's good to be back. Good to be back. We're on the Grand Tour. We're in the Silverstep area, I also seem to recall. And all we were doing was just having a bit of a nosy about. That's definitely open. Let's open the definitely not evil. Indeed, let's open it. Let's open it and see what's inside. Some kind of treasure waits for us. Okay, Starfinder. Yes, interesting fact. Before we dive in, I played Starfinder at a games convention about 3 years ago. Maybe it's even longer than that now. Maybe 4 years ago, in fact. Maybe 3. It was the year before COVID hit, so it might have been 4 years ago. But at the time, it was a big games convention in London. Can't remember the name of it. But we went down there, and, you know, tabletop gaming conference, and, you know, we wanted to play a demo game. So the demo game that we played was Starfinder. And it was pretty fun. The little short introductory sort of campaign that we played. Well, not campaign, but just a little introductory session. Very much, it felt, you know, it was like very much like a D&D type thing. Obviously, it's Pathfinder tabletop people that did it, so yeah, it was quite cool. So if that came out to a PC game, would I play? I don't know. It's obviously a bit more sci-fi, and you know what I'm like when it comes to sci-fi and spacey kind of things, don't you? Bit hit and miss. But hey, you never know. Could want to keep an eye on, I suppose. And how was my weekend, shall you ask? Well, my weekend was pretty good, actually. Went to London, went down on Friday, stayed at a friend's house, went out for a meal at a carvery, and I had the carvery, and I had so much of the carvery that I ended up in a situation that occasionally happens, but not too often, where I eat so much that my stomach is hurting, and I feel like I'm going to burst, because I filled my plate with food. I had a Yorkshire pudding. They had 4 meats on: gammon, pork, turkey and beef. He said, what meat do you want? I said, all of them. That would be his precise words. What meat do you want? All of them. So you give me slices of each, and then you can have as much veggies as you want, can't you, in the carvery? So loaded my plate with roast potatoes, mashed potatoes, dauphinoise potatoes, creamed leeks, macaroni cheese, carb overload, and cauliflower cheese, and a great big Yorkshire pudding. And was there anything else? Stuffing. Lots of stuffing, because I love stuffing. Applesauce, cranberry sauce, finished with lashings of gravy. Oh, the plate was like a mountain. Because for $1.99, they say, oh, you can have a king-size plate for $1.99 extra. You think to yourself, ooh, I'm getting a good deal. £1.99 for a king-size plate. Oh, yeah, fill me up. Person in front of me, one of them had a standard plate, one of them had a king-size plate. So I eyeballed it. And the important question is, if you get a king-size plate, do you get more meat? Because you can only get one set of meat in a carvery. You can't have seconds of meat, you see. So if you get more meat, then the king size is worth it. If you don't get more meat and it's just a bigger plate to put more veg on, then it's not worth it, because you can have as much veg as you want. So anyway, one of the guy with the king size, one guy with the regular size, in the party in front, same amount of meat. So I was like, nah, $1.99 extra, just so that I can fit more veg on my plate? I don't think so. So what I'll do is, I'll pile my plate like a mountain on a regular plate. Thank you very much. And that's what I did. So I had all that bursting, fit to burst, and I knew I was full after I'd finished that plate of food. But me being me, I was like, ooh, I think I fancy a pudding. Sticky toffee and ice cream sound very nice. Yes, it does indeed. So I had sticky toffee pudding, and I didn't finish it because I was that full. Finished about 3/4 of it. And yeah, I had that at about 7:30, finished it about 8:30ish, and I was still full about midnight. I was still kind of, ooh. Went for a walk to walk it off, and it did help. But anyway, that was my Friday. Saturday, we'll get to the game in a minute. Saturday, I went to Staines. For you Londoners, it might mean something. It doesn't mean anything to me as a non-Londoner, but hey, that's where we went, to this big shopping centre area in Staines, and I went shopping, and I got pretty much all of my holiday attire within about an hour, because you know what I'm like when I'm shopping, you already know this, I just get my list out, right, I'll have that, I'll have this, I'll have that, I'll have that, I'll have this, I'll have that, boom, 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 job's done. None of this, oh, shall I have this, oh, shall I try it on, shall I do that, shall I do that, no, just put it in my bag. Let's go. Let's get the hell out of here. I hate shopping. So I got my shopping done. So that was a task. Went for a nice spot of lunch on one of the street vendors. Nice bacon, egg and cheese sandwich, followed up by something that I've not had for a couple of years, and I absolutely love them. Freshly cooked donuts, like at the seaside. You know, batter of donut batter into the fat, comes out the smell of the donuts, rolled in sugar, put in a bag. Delicious. Delicious. In Slough. Not in Slough itself, but the postcode is a Slough postcode. It's a little village in the Slough postcode. A stone's throw away from Windsor, no less. Not Windsor, I lie. Old Windsor. It's just the same, I'm sure it is the same. No, not Langley. I can't remember the name of the village. You know, I didn't pay much attention to these kind of things. But yeah. So that was my Saturday. And then Saturday evening, went to a Indian restaurant in Hayes. Again, areas, Hayes, Don't mean nothing to me, but it was about a 20-minute drive away in an Uber at 20 quid. And because it was my mate's, she'd left where she was working, she's come back up north, so a bit of a leaving do. So I was the kind of plus one, and it was pinned Punjab in Hayes, and it's an Indian restaurant, very nice, bit slow service, but you bring your own alcohol because there's no bar there, you see, so you're allowed to bring your own alcohol, which is like recipe for disaster, isn't it? They cook the food, you provide your own drinks, and there was an off license next door. So yeah, a lot of drunk people. Rolled home about 12:30. My mate was absolutely paralytic. She fell over in the street. I was inside, waiting for my dinner, and somebody came in. Oh, your mate's fallen over. She's fallen over in the street. I'm like, what? So I go out to see what's going on. Thinking, is she going to be injured? Is she going to be, in a state? Oh no, she'll wake up having a bloody carrying on alarming. So that was pretty cool. And then Sunday, yesterday, I went to see another friend in Chigwell. And I went to see, and then from there, it was a very busy day yesterday, went to see a friend in Chigwell. Then after I spent a couple of hours with him, because I've not seen him for ages, and he's, went for a dinner, went for a meal, had a nice burger, and some fries and some coffee, very nice. Then proceeded to go from Chigwell to Lewisham, which is not a very nice place, I will say. Not a very nice place. I was meeting somebody in Lewisham, and it was me that picked the area to meet, because he said, well, we'll meet somewhere nearby where he lives for something to eat. I'm like, oh, well, this will do. And I'm like, ooh, no, very unwise decision. But anyway, big gang area. yeah. It looked like the kind of place you didn't want to be, really. So I thought I might as well see. I've seen Windsor. I might as well now see the ghetto. Do the full tour. Southeast, yes indeed, southeast. Anyway, so we did that. Saw another person for a couple of hours, and then had to get back to where I was going. So I just put it in my sat nav. Now this might well have been the quickest way, right? But I thought my sat nav was, you'll get on the M25 and you'll go back around the M25 for a bit, and you'll be back in this little village in Slough. Half an hour job, should be fine. Oh no, my sat nav took me through Peckham, and all I could think about was Desmond's when I was driving through Peckham, and it took me through the central of London, pretty much the centre of London. I saw the London Eye, I saw the Chelsea Hospital, the Chelsea Flower Show, I saw, what else did I flip and see? I saw something else, a couple of other things. I saw we were near the Chelsea Stadium because there were loads of people with Chelsea shirts walking about after the game, so the traffic was horrendous. Saw that, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, the Oval Cricket Ground. I'm thinking, what the hell is it? I don't want to be on a Grand Tour here. I don't want to be seeing all these sites where in the middle of traffic going 20 mile an hour, 5 mile an hour, stuck in traffic. I want to get the hell out of here and get myself back to where I was going. An hour and 20 minutes it took me. I was fuming. I was stressed. I don't get stressed in the car usually, but because I didn't know where I was, you see. I'm just following the sat nav, and all I'm seeing is traffic all over the place. I don't know traffic like it. I'm bloody London. Get me back to the north, man. Traffic all over the place. Oh, people beeping their horns, road rage going on, and all I'm thinking is, get me the flipping hell out of here. Get me onto an A road, get me onto a motorway or something. God, it was horrible. Anyway, I got back to where I was going after an hour and a half. I was met with a KFC, which was nice. And then we had that, and then I drove home. 3.5 hour journey back home. Missed the Formula 1 race, missed the football, tuned into the results when I got back to where I was going, and was greeted with the fantastic news that Leeds had beaten Brentford. Burnley had lost to Newcastle, so we stayed up. So I was absolutely elated. So yeah, all in all, it was a very, very good weekend. Yeah, very busy. Lots of travelling, lots of visiting people and stuff. But yeah, really enjoyed myself. But good to get out of London, because as much as it's nice to visit, and two people asked me when I was down there, when are you coming down to live here? And my reply was, never. Never. God. Hi Tanya, what did you get for the holiday? Right, I just got some bits, some shorts, some t-shirts. I got most of my stuff in Primark. Some jeans. Because, you know me, folks. I'm a frugal person. I don't do the height of fashion. I don't have to wear branded things. I'm never going to see these holiday people again. I don't care what I look like, as long as it's smart, plain, and cool. Because it's going to be warm, you see. So, you know, some t-shirts and some shorts from either Sports Direct or Primark. Kept the costs down. I got 2 pairs of jeans. I got 4 pairs of shorts. I got 6 t-shirts and a pair of those invisible socks for 55 quid from Primark. I got some nice little pump things from Deichmann, which are actually pretty nice, to be fair. And they were half the cost of my entire shopping spree in Primark at 25 quid. They were. I just ordered the rest of my shorts from Sports Direct online today to arrive later in the week. So I'm done. All the rest of my attire is already in the wardrobe, so I'm good to go. Good to go. All I need to do now is get my euros, and then I'm ready. Right. Anyway, so there's my weekend. I was gonna tell you about something else that happened, and I've completely forgotten now. So it can't be that exciting. It'll come to me very shortly, I'm sure. And tonight's evening meal, having had an Indian on Saturday, is an Indian. Right, let's get cracking. Come on. So, what's in this cave? We are going to find out. Maybe, hopefully. My mum's doing quite well actually. She's looking forward to a holiday, so her spirits have been lifted. Do we wish to be in here? There should be a gang in here, right? A gang or a group of bandits or something. Shouldn't there? Another pile of notes. Let's do blessings here. Just in case they're locked. Doobie 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 doo. Da 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 da. Doobie doo. Da 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 da. Da 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 doobie doop dab dab doo.
Ready for anything.
Ooh, 621. Let's have a wee peek at this note here. Let's see what it says. First note. I'm not going to say it out loud. The chief would rip me a new one if he heard me, but I think it's time to hit the road. Silverstep is cursed. Look, just yesterday I saw a boat sailing in the lake. A big one. With a big sail. And there were a bunch of people on board around some big box, a chest or something. All of a sudden, the steersman spins the wheel and rams the boat right against the rocks. The wreck went down at that cliff not far from our cave. The people jumped out and tried to swim for shore, but they just froze in place and sank under without a sound. One got close enough I could see his face, a mask of terror. Can't even begin to describe. He yelled something about Karen. Went pale, froze like the others, and pop. That was the last I saw of him. Sure, there are plenty of nasty beasts around, but this was something else. I trust my instincts, and they're screaming at me loud as can be to get out while we still can. If we don't, we're all going to die. Elquist reading this, pondering how much further we wish to go. Second note, cut the whining bud. There's a wrecked bow, and you say we should run? I say we go take a look. Might be there's some valuables in the wreckage. Third note. Now you've done it. Chief found out about the boat and the chest, and now all he talks about is looking for treasure. He's going to have others out searching for it, poking around the lake bed with hooks, and at night, of all things, so the locals don't notice. I'm telling you, no good will come of this. These woods give me the creeps, and they're even worse at night. Day before yesterday, I was on my way back to the cave and heard a noise behind me. Turned around and saw two glowing eyes staring at me from the woods. Imagine it. The fir grove, in the dark, and just two blazing embers in the night. I don't know what it was. I don't want to. I'm just glad it disappeared as soon as I saw it. Third note. Oh, that was the third note. Fourth note. But how many flipping notes are 7 notes? Bloody hell. It's a lucky number, 7. While you were busy being scared of that wolf or runaway kitty or whatever it was, I found that box. It's just sitting there, all that precious treasure right on the lake bed. It's not even far from shore. We're fishing it out tomorrow. Fifth note. Are you serious? I swear, if we don't get out of here before that box is out of the water, something terrible is going to happen. Sixth note. Look, the beast that attacked the cave was scary, sure, but we gave it hell, didn't we? And when the chief set it on fire, it ran off, didn't it? Howled so loud I thought my head would explode. But we came out fine. No, I think I'm going to stay. I bet that box is full of treasure. And as for the beast and those drowned men of yours, well, this profession's all about taking risks, right? Seventh note. There's risks. Then there's whatever this is. No, when the chief goes out to get that box, I'm going to show my heels. Farewell, pal. Life is long. Maybe we'll meet again someday, if we play our cards right. So is that box in here then, or what? Or is it still in the riverbed? I bet it's up here somewhere. Oh, God. I don't wish to know, really, to be honest with you. If it's here, do we open it? Polly sausage for lunch in a baguette. Hammersmith and Ealing. I'm sure I saw signs on the way back from where I was for those places. Okay, so this is the boat. Okay, so where the hell is this box? So it's not in here. Right then, so there's the entranceway to the cave. We've got the boats, the hooks, the tools. It sounded like they were going for the box, but did they manage to procure the box? No, I don't think so.
In due time.
Unless, of course, I haven't explored the entire cave yet. I'll be damned, the beast again? No, these are new strangers. I bet they want to take away our loot. They're messing with the wrong men. No, we don't want to take your loot, mate. We don't want to take your loot. Just chill. Levels. Level 4. Level 4. Level 8. Level 4. Oh, boulder dash. Right, pull back. Apart from you. -3 levels. Are you kidding me? Oh, we are suffering hellacious. He's got a critical hit right on the one person that probably he needs to crit to hit. I mean, God's sake, man. Right, we need them. I want the melee here. I want the ranged on the necromancer.
That is not far.
Ah, it seems that negative level is a timed thing. Character level. 6 hours. Oh, 6 hours, 59 minutes. Jesus. Right. Hello, Shelley. Welcome. We've literally just started. I spent most of the time so far just Chatting about my weekend endeavours. Right, okay. I'm thinking we should rest. At this point. I mean, bloody hell. Ooh, silver eel. Scroll of Summon Monster. Composite longbow. Composite shortbow. Cypress Queen's Quill. Oh, that sounds like it could belong to the Cypress
As it should be.
Queen's set. I didn't say anything about resting in here, did I? Whoa. And the game's giving us loads of potions right before we open the box, right?
In due time.
Obviously, something hellacious is coming out of this damn. It's coming out of this damn thing, isn't it? Right, give me a second to ponder this. Right. What if it has super loot? Super duper duper loot. I know, exactly. What do we do? We can't just sit here and look at it, can we? We've got to open it up. Oh, damn and blast station. I mean, look at us. Level drained. Ability drain, death's door. We don't know what's coming out of this, right? I'm gonna do basic buffs. Just a couple of basic buffs. Just a couple. There we go. There, just the basics, you know. Do we don't need full buffage, do we? We don't need it, no, of course not. Who needs full buffs around here? When a big leech steps through. Yeah.
I am your shield.
Right, okay. Valerie, go, you're a strong woman. Go open this thing, will you? Slide the top off. They've probably already taken what's inside anyway. It's just a precaution. Maybe shields of faith and stuff could be handy. There you go. Oh, da Adriana. Indeed. And then sing a song. Or maybe that. What's the one spell that she's got? The group heroism thing. That's I've not hotkeyed yet. Good Hope. Or Haste would be handy, but I think Good Hope would be more handy. Valerie, would you listen and come back then? There we go. Thank you. There we go. There? There we go. How about a sense vitals on self and a song. There we go. So we've not buffed to the maximum. We've still got a couple more buffs up our sleeve if it's difficult than we thought. But if it's not, then we've not exhausted everything. You know, just in case there's so many more fights that we might want to get ourselves involved with whilst we're close to death. You know, in case there's any more caskets that need opening. Ooh. If I knew there was going to be checks involved, I would have done an Inspire something else. In fact, let's switch.
Just letting the ink dry.
Switch to Inspire Competence. And then also switch to Blessings of the Faithful, because that's actually a different style of skill buff, so they stack. Because one's a competence-based buff and the other one is a... I forget, but it's not the same. Open it with Elquist. Right, here we go. So he's buffed up to the 9s here. So water and sludge still drip from this huge stone block, which has obviously been dredged from the lake bottom recently. Upon closer examination, it looks like a huge chest, or rather, a sarcophagus. One side bears an engraved symbol, a skull with a single eye socket, and the eye socket is covered with a coin. Detect magic first. Magic presence here is obvious. You can sense powerful necromancy energies. Hello, Nagisa, welcome. But can't figure out the specific spells in use here. So we should examine the exterior of the sarcophagus. The engraving on the side of the sarcophagus resembles the symbol of Charon, the horseman of death. But Charon's symbol usually has 2 eye sockets, each covered by a coin, while the symbol here only has 1. Nothing more you can tell, other than this is very ancient. You know, the Cyclops people, the history of the Cyclops people. They had 1 eye. We've seen their coins. We don't know much about them, but hey, whenever we've come across them, they've been rather malicious undead characters, you know, causing us manner of grief. We look for a keyhole. Okay, so Elquist, with all his arcane knowledge, has managed to press his finger against the skull symbol, which makes the lid slide easily aside. I like this. Your triumph. Elquist probably looking round at his companions rather smugly. Look, I've opened it, yes. And then his triumph, very short-lived. As the lid slides open, there's a sound of something. Something huge stirring within the sarcophagus. You hear a rattling whistle like air pushed through a leaky bellows, and scraps of flesh fly. Scraps of flesh fly from the sarcophagus. Oh. Here comes Bertie. Oh, it's fine. Oh, balls. Balderdash. We've got zombies behind us. Let's go turn-based. What the hell is happening? This is a thick-skinned, dread zombie Cyclops. And we look to be either petrified or frightened or something. I kind of want to deal with the big thing first, ideally, but maybe we should just deal with the ads first and let Valerie tank the monster. She's suffering 3 levels of level drain, so she's probably going to get slotted. This thing's probably got strength... Yeah, strength 33. He ain't messing about, is he? He ain't messing about. Whereas these things, probably just going to tickle us. So, we'll... Yeah, we're going to get a turn before this one acts, so we don't have to worry about that one. This one's acting quite late. That one's acting next, but Amiri can take a shot or two. This zombie's acting quite late. Yeah, I think he's got the best chance of hitting with his decent archery skills, so we're going to have to get this thing down quickly.
Good, you dead.
Okay, half health gone. I'm quite happy with that. I'm quite happy with that. Oh no, no! They're frightened or something. Oh, balls. Balls! And Mary's not, though. I don't think. Right, let's take down this guy. Right. But now I've got inspired courage on. We must be on attack round here, you know. No, we're not. I kind of want to attack him rather than him. I want him down. Raging. Can't charge. We're gonna take an attack of opportunity here, but we'll risk it. I want him down ASAP. Oh, Elquist could be in trouble here. Right, Amiri. No, 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 Valerie. No, 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 no. Come on, grow a backbone, love. No, no, Poochie. Poochie. Come, Poochie, come. Poochie, heal. Ecundio is going to be the one that wins this for us. Hopefully. Oh, he missed. He missed with a cleave. We got very lucky there. We got insanely, insanely lucky. Bane. Nice, come on. Come on. There we go, that'll do. That'll do. And just move yourself a bit over here, because you're a bit squishy. Right, Ecundio, do not let us down. With your top hat and everything. Finish him. No, no. Don't give him another chance to hit us, you idiot. Oh my god, Elquist is in big trouble. Oh, it's a zombie lord, that one. I didn't see it was a zombie lord. Oh, no, 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 no. If he gets killed properly, it's game over. So we've got to be very careful here. Very careful.
Serves you right.
And that didn't kill him. That didn't kill him. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Right, Amiri, 2 attacks could kill this thing. Nice. Oh, missed. That's good. That's good. Oh, Poochie. Come back. Ah. How long does this last for, this blasted debuff? These things are undead, right? Can't we channel? Oh, we've not got that much left of our channel. Nice. Ecundio, help Elquist, man. The poor fella. Nice. Nice. Popping them. Oh, look at that. He's popping them off big styly.
This was not.
A critical hit. Are you kidding me?
Out of our story.
Okay, it's okay. We're alive. We're alive. Thank you for heavens. Oh, well, that wasn't too bad, to be fair, apart from the fear effect that got us running all over. If we didn't realise what was happening, we could have cast Remove Fear preemptively, but we didn't know what was happening, did we? The beauty of playing blind, you see. All these little pre-buffing tricks.
All according to plan.
I know what's going to happen here, so I'll pre-buff with Remove Fear. Ha ha ha. No, we want to experience the full horror. Of course we do. Right, excellent. Let's loot this big fella. Look at that. Great axe. We'll take that. That's all we got out of it. Again, another t-shirt worthy kind of situation. I killed this great big thick-skinned dread zombie cyclops and all I got was his poxy great axe. That's probably not poxy. It's a great axe +1. It's flipping poxy. It's massively poxy.
Something bothering you?
Yes, that poxy loot is bothering me. Gods help us. Right, spells. Think of a level 3 spell we don't use. A level 2 spell we don't use. Maybe one of the bone shaker things. There. Look at that, lovely. Right. Is that it? I mean, technically speaking, we may have lifted the curse of the village though, so they'll be forever in our debt.
I am prepared.
Well, I'm not. You better be able to open this. Oh, thank you, Lindsay. Thank you. More loot to sell. A slicer. A named weapon. It's a scimitar. +2 scimitar. Runic mage blade. Very nice. We're selling it. Ah. Hello, Logic. Welcome. Elquist is barely clinging to life and just loudly complaining about loot. Exactly. There are better priorities in life than worrying about one's ailments. Okay. I mean, did we have a specific quest for this? I don't believe so, right? We just... Fresh meat. Oh, scary box! Yeah! Yeah, this is it. Look, there was a quest for it. We've dealt with it. We've dealt with the scary box. Woohoo! We can tell the village. They are saved. No need to fear. Elquist is here. But that's Donfear's line, says Lindsay. I've written it down many times in my journal. You can't. It's plagiarism. Shut up, Lindsay. Right. Who do we need to speak to about this quest? Let's just go back to the village. Go back to the village. One thing I realised or noticed as a possibility, it's not certain. There's a food pile here that we could interact with. And we picked up a fish. Didn't we? A quest fish. We picked up a quest fish. Where is it? Here. Fish from Silverstep Lake. I'm thinking if we put this fish of Silverstep Lake here, something might happen. I'm not certain. But I'm just putting 2 and 2 together. We'll see. And if whatever comes, if it is a wyvern, silver wyvern potentially, then we could be in trouble. Because look at us. We don't look like we can deal with the wyvern right now. But we're going to try it. We're going to try it. Anyway, not yet, because we have to tell the village that we've sorted the problem out with the big box. Don't know what your problem was. Big box. There's only a great big hulking death cyclops zombie thing in it. I mean, come on. Come on. He looks a bit knackered. What are you doing running so slowly? Some sort of dread cyclops. It was the Nixie we probably need to speak to. Where was the Nixie? I think she was here. Ish. Aha.
Follow my lead.
Okay. Asking us if we took care of the box. I mean, does she not know who we are? Do we not always take care of things around these parts? Yes, of course I've taken care of the box. Problem solved, says Elquist. Just a great hulking Cyclops death zombie and his minions to deal with, but hey, we're still standing, aren't we? The Nixie throws her hands up in joy. You did it! I have to tell my family as soon as possible. Once I tell them what you did, they'll understand that not all strangers are bad. A Cyclops, huh? I doubt any of us could have dealt with that. Well, I'm not just anyone. I say you'd earn yourself a reward. A reward, you say? Well, I really couldn't, but I will. Woohoo! What's the reward? 647 gold pieces, a gold ring, and 2 peridots. Not bad. $25 gold piece gold ring. Killed a Cyclops of death and destruction and plagued your area for some time. And all I got was
In
this
due time.
poxy grey tats and a lovely gold ring. Yeah. Don't forget the peridots. Oh yes, and the peridots. Yes, how could I forget the peridots? I'm feeling particularly ungrateful today. Okay, right. There was a pretty nasty encounter up here, which, if we were to do this, we're only going to do it for experience. And as you well know by now, Elquist doesn't kill things for the sake of killing things if he doesn't have to. And there doesn't seem to be anything here worth killing a Hydra for, and the Hydra's glamorous assistant, which is a rather irksome fey creature, whose name escapes me, but she confuses your party quite significantly, and that's what's caused this mess in the first place. Was not the poisonous frogs, it was the fact that they were next to this
That is not far.
Nereid, was it? That confused our party, and we ended up killing each other when I watched the video back. So we'll avoid the Nereid if you don't mind. I don't think Elquist is that bothered about ridding the entire area of all monsters. I mean, come on, they've got to have some degree of self-sufficiency. Teach a man to fish and all that. What's the main quest we have? We don't have one. We're between acts. We're killing time by
it should be.
going on a tour of our local areas, and we're now in Silverstep. Right. I'm going to save it, and I'm going to take a 5-minute break so I can eat my curry in peace without chomping in your ear holes. And then when I finish my curry, we're going to put a fish in this pile. Although I almost feel like if I come back after my break and I put a fish in this pile and nothing happens, it's kind of anticlimactic. But hey, I'll keep you on tenterhooks for all of about 5 minutes. So yeah, we'll resume at 57 minutes past, because it's only a little bit of curry. It won't take me long to eat it. And we'll stick a fish in this rotten pile here. All right. So grab yourselves a quick leg stretch, and I'll be back with you shortly. I'll leave the music playing for you in a second. Just take my webcam off first.
Right here, my friend.
Righty ho, folks. I'm back with you now. After that little tasty meal. Not too much, just a nice little bit of brown bread, about that much. Just a little small portion, and some chicken there, chicken curry. And very satisfying. I'm on a diet. I'm never on a diet really, am I really? But I'm trying to cut down. This next 2 weeks leading up to my holiday, I just thought, right, let's make a concerted effort to just lose a couple more pounds, so that I've got a couple more pounds to play with when I start engorging myself with food on holiday, you know. Righty ho, so here we are, not exactly buffed to the nines, and knowing full well that sticking a fish on this pile is going to kill us, but hey, that's what quick saves are for. Let's throw a fish on the barbecue. In fact, oh no, don't we need to do? I think we need to look at this. No, not you.
Confide in me.
Valerie,
I am yours to command.
if you wouldn't mind awfully looking at this pile, just throw a fish on it if you wouldn't mind, thank you. See what happens. Oh damn, it does. I thought it might trigger something.
I shall end this suffering.
Is it a wyvern? I bet it's a wyvern. An ancient wyvern. And we've not buffed ourselves to protect ourselves against poison. Why? Because we're stupid. I knew a wyvern was coming. It was obvious a wyvern was coming. We've heard mention of wyverns in the blurb from the villagers, and we know that's a feeding pile. We got a random fish, so putting a fish is probably going to summon a wyvern if you use all your brains. So naturally, before we put the fish on the pile, Elquist, shouldn't we buff ourselves against poison? Probably a primary attack feature of a wyvern, do you think? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think anything's coming to this fish. It's a fish. You think a wyvern can smell a fish from a mile away? Right, and anyway, by the time this thing attacks us, it'll be dead, because Ekundeel's going to kill it. Nearly kill it. Don't worry, I'll deal with it. I've dealt with a Cyclops, ancient zombie creature. This winged menace shall not be a problem. Oh! He says as he misses his attack. Poochie bite! Should have probably charged, but hey, a merry charge, do something useful. This creature is trying to kill us. Go, Mary! Boom! Right, Lindsay, sing a song. Sing a song to us, Lindsay. Right, where are you going? Kind of think we should have had Valerie attack it first and delayed everybody's attacks until afterwards, just in case it targets, you know, just to try and maximise the effect of it targeting her, perhaps, maybe, possibly.
Let us strike as one.
It's okay. It's okay. I think we need to move a bit closer and use Archon's aura. And it's saved. Oh dear.
Calm down.
Oh dear.
You're not dead
Oh
yet.
dear. Oh dear. That's why we should have had Valerie attack first, you see. Right, okay. Flipping hellfire. So we didn't buff, and we didn't have Valerie attack first. Right. Strange foreboding feeling overcomes Elquist. Hang on, Valerie! Hang on! I've had a strange premonition. I think we should buff against poison first, just in case. And And then I think whatever comes, if anything does come, I'm not saying it will for certain, but I've had a strange premonition. I think you, Valerie, should attack it first. Okay? Oh, we can't delay poison because we've already used it. But we could use our little daily spell thing to get a spell back, right? Not suitable spell slots. Why not? What do you mean not a suitable spell slot? Oh, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so it's just a pile of dead fish. No! You've always told me to be more wise and read the signs, so I've read them. Alright? Now, Valerie, if you wouldn't mind, just throw a fish on the pile. Thank you very much. In fact, I think all of us should maybe step away a little bit. Just to make this a bit more obvious. In fact, Valerie, if you stand about there, actually, I think I've got an alternative solution to this problem. We'll step around about here, and Acundio, you throw the fish on the pile. How about that instead? Yes. In fact, let's just hold our horses for 1 minute here, if you don't mind, actually. I also think that we should be maybe doing some other things too, perhaps. Maybe let Lindsay, you do this heroism thing on Acundio. Maybe that's the one. I think that's all we need, to be fair. It's just a war of attrition, really. I mean, if there's anything that can help her AC, that would probably be helpful. I don't think we need Blur, though. I mean, I'm not that desperate. Shield of Faith? Yeah. Do sip on that, my dear. Give us have a little bit of extra AC. Shouldn't be too bad. And, I mean, if we want to be really picky, we could give Elquist. That's it, yeah. We could use the Wand of Mage Armor.
No mistakes.
On Poochie. And the Wand of Shield on Self. Yeah, and Lead Blade's not required, so we've got just a little bit of buffage going on. Lindsay, cast that. That's it. Perfect. We might as well use Magic Fang now. No, wrong person. Use it on you. And Hurricane Bow on Self. There we go. Look at that. Let's take this fight a bit serious, shall we? You know. There we go. Right, throw another shrimp on the barbie, will you? Don't mind if I do. There we go. Thou shalt have a fishy on a little dishy. Hello, JC. Nice to see you. A new face. Oh, look, it's a great big wyvern. Who would have figured it out? What I'm going to do is delay my turn until after Valerie. If you don't mind. Kill it! With crits! Oh, God. We've got to roll a 5-man. Please, do something useful with your time. I think I'm going to go after Valerie as well. I mean, normally I'm quite headstrong, but I've changed my mind today. And I'm going to go out after Valerie as well. But before the more squishy people. Lindsay, I'm gonna just shoot it and miss, because that's what I do. Have you subbed since the Sims 3 day? Well, welcome along, and thank you for such a long subbage. Right, now Valerie can hit it and hopefully draw its anger. Right, now that she's hit it, Elquist is feeling a bit more confident to kind of move on in. This time, don't mind. Thank you, Valerie. Now I'll stab it and reduce its AC even further. If you don't mind, then Poochie will bite it, and Amiri will hopefully kill it with one's chop of her great big death-defying hammer thing, and there we go. It's amazing what a few buffs can do for you. A bit of preparation. Right. And we skin it and we loot it. And I mean, do you know what? Delay poison is lingering from something. Oh, did we cast? Oh, we cast it, didn't we? We did the extra spell and cast it. Yeah, I thought we didn't cast it. We did cast it. Right. Okay. So the one question I have then is: we killed the wyvern now. This was I think this is the silver wyvern scale thing. There was a person that was on this cliff, and he was rather unfortunate because his kids fell off the cliff, and then his wife left him or did something. I can't remember the story in full exactly, but basically he was went a bit mad as a result of that incident, and then he's walked off. Remember, it was peeing it down with rain, and he walked off. And I'm sure it was kind of like, this is not the last thing you'll see of me type situation. So now that we've killed this wyvern, will he come back? Do we need to see him? Will we ever come across that man again? Should we search for him? I don't quite know. He walked off this way and vanished. His house, I think, was this house. Here. So if it's going to be anywhere, it'd probably be here. Or maybe he might come up in a quest later. Not sure. We don't have a quest for him particularly, but kind of feel like there's unfinished business with this.
In due time.
Because he's like, you know, like this. I am the leader of the village, and I'm the silver dragon. And I feel like we need to kind of deal with that kind of situation, really. But without a quest to guide us, we're kind of fumbling in the dark, really. Anyway. What shall we do next then, folks? We've cleared the Silverstep village. Oh, hang on. Hang on. What have we seen? Don't you just love it when things ping and then you can't see what's pinged? Valerie perception check success. But where is it? What have you seen? And where is it? Footprints on the wet soil near the hut lead north. Is that a new thing? Or an old thing? Lead north? Oh, it could be this north here. It could be there. We might well have already done that. And we haven't killed these buggers yet either. But I don't wish to kill them. I mean, we've buffed, kind of buffed. But we're really badly injured if we get confused. There's no protection against confusion either. So, I don't know what to do. Kind of at a loss as to what to do here, folks. Do you know what I'm going to do? The game room wants to go and kill the Nereid and the Hydra. But, I don't think Elquist would be overly concerned, really, with killing the creature. You know, he's not like Mr. I must save the village and there's a nasty Hydra lying around the place, I better kill it for the village's sake. It's not really that, you know. Could travel to Varnhold. Yeah.
As it should be.
We are quite close. I'm just debating whether or not we need to actually rest. Because the only place that we can rest to rid ourselves of these maladies is back at our keep, which isn't exactly close, is it? Although strictly speaking, that's not entirely true. Because if we sleep in an inn's bed, then that would be just as good. And there is an inn, not a million miles away. Anyway, let's go.
In due time.
Ooh. Why is there loot here? How? Should we take the fish back? You won't be needing that. I've got this loot to sell as well. All this is screaming. Return to your village, which is now a town. And another reason I want to return to my town is because I didn't build anything in it last time. I wanted to build some stuff in it because we've recently upgraded it to a town from a village. So that's 3 reasons to return. So then you're going to ask the question, well, why don't you return then? Well, because of time. We go back, we're wasting another couple of days. Oh, and then, you know, wasting days is not good. 25th of Lamashan. What is this quest that's still open? The Lonely Hunter. Is that an actual quest? Is it a quest? Oh. Oh, we should find him and deal with this situation. Oh, so we do have to find him. I wondered where I got the idea that I had to find him. I'm thinking to myself, I recall that we have to find this man. How have I discerned that I need to find him? Because the quest log told you. Why didn't you look at it? Because I'm stupid. Right, okay. I don't think he's there. I could be wrong. But I think he's going to crop up later on somewhere. I mean, I wouldn't be completely surprised if he doesn't turn up at our keep at some point in the throne room, maybe. Possibly, who knows? But I'll bear that in mind. We'll see what happens with that quest. The fresh meat. That's it. All of these are... Yeah, we're done. We're done. Right, okay, we continue our journeys. Right. We are basically exploring the whole of Silverstep. Or as much of it as we can before returning. And I had to return to Topcliffe at a certain day, I think, for the projects and events quests. And because it's been so long since I played it, I can't remember what day it was. Want some hints about that quest? Go on then. I'm debating. Do I want some hints? And when somebody says it like, "Do you want some hints?" It's like, well, it's not possibly so obvious as it might appear. So maybe I just need to push you in the right direction a little bit. I don't. Yeah, I can't. Yeah. As vague as possible, please. Right. I got a sneaking suspicion exploring the entirety of Silverstep is not going to be. It's going to be a shorter endeavour than it seems because there's a lot of mountains here. So I don't think, for example, we're going to be able to venture out to the peaks here. So I think it's not going to be quite as long as it seems. What I'm trying to say. We probably can't even get across this river into this area. I think maybe there are multiple ways to complete that quest. One way you can do right now in Silverstep Village. Oh, we can do something in the village. Stuff like this. I think I should default to the usual, which is I'll figure it out kind of situation. Multiple ways to complete that quest. So if we go around and talk to every single person and explore every inch of that map, we might just happen to stumble across the answer, which is a very long-winded affair. There are multiple ways to complete that quest. Are we going across the river here?
I tire.
So what's happened in our kingdom now as well? I didn't know you could just like fly across the lake on some kind of rowboat. What the hell's happened? We just whoosh, off we went. Right, okay. That's not our area to collect. Oh, I don't know what to do. Still pondering. kind of want to go up here. We just come all the way down here. Right, let's do a bit of... Let's do a bit... Oh... How long to get here? Increase the rank of the brand 5 times. Come on, indecisiveness is not a trait of a leader, Elquist. Make your flipping mind up, man! So it's only 2 hours. Go back across. Whee! Oh, now we're fatigued. Oh no! We're gonna rest in the middle. We're gonna rest in the middle of the lake. It's a good place to rest as any. This little island here that we found. No. Whee! Let's carry on. Oh, we can get across. Can we? Rotten cave. Okay. Our travels, our Grand Tour of Silverstep took us east. Leaving the mountain ridge behind, we came to Dunsward. A wild land far less populous and civilized than the barony that had grown so dear to us. It wasn't all bad though, the roads in Dunsward were all well guarded, and we soon met a well-armed patrol. As we approached, one of them raised a hand. "Stop! Turn back! The road to Varnhold is closed!" The second guard was in less of a hurry to drive us off. He squinted and studied our leader. "Wait, you're Elquist! My respects, your grace. If you're here travelling so far from your land, I have to assume you've come to visit our ruler, Magar Varn." Not really, but hey. "You may continue on, of course, but please allow us to accompany you to Varnhold for your own safety. Are you ready to continue?" Hey, we might get lodgings in Varnhold, a place to rest our weary heads and recover from our maladies. Well, we're here now. Let's get swept along for the ride. Baron, yes, please do take this. Yes, we're trading with you people soon, aren't we? Are we not doing it already? No, we are already trading. So yes, let us go speak with good old Magar. Show, lead the way. God, I hate it when we get. I hate it, but it's good because you know. It's not.
Search for the spot to rest.
It's nice to not get, to have things go exactly as planned. But when things like this happen, in my head, I'm searching around Silverstep, and now we've been whisked away to Varnhold. But hey, it's the nature of the RPG. You set out to do one thing, and you do something completely different. Right. Well, we can rest here now, so this is good. I mean, it's raining, which is unfortunate. Does it always rain in these lands? Peasants, don't walk on my crops. Sorry, I'm not walking on these crops. No crops walking down here. It's quite a big area, isn't it? We've got a building here. What's this?
Follow my lead.
I almost feel like it's theft. But hey. This is a tavern. Why can't we go inside the tavern? Who's that? Seafowl Laurentus? Who is this fine fella? Do you need anything? Yeah, tavern. Why is it not open? How can I be assistance? Open the tavern, you could do. Just a thought.
In due time.
What's this little thing? Peasants. Barking dogs. Oh, the symbol of Eristil. Oh, the graveyard. The priest of Eristil. Yeah, nobody's speaking to us. Yeah, something must be really wrong. The tavern is closed. Nobody wants to talk. The granary. Is this the I wonder if we can actually do anything here. We must be able to do something here. We wouldn't have brought us here if we couldn't do anything, right? Must be something for us to do here. Or someone for us to speak to. Where's bloody... Is there nobody announced my arrival to Megar? Nobody told him I was coming? Yeah, I don't expect a fanfare, but I expect somebody to talk to me. Oh, he's there. What's he doing out here? In the pouring rain, mingling with the peasants. Whoa! How's that necklace? Fancy? It's the Heart of Ira. Bloody hell. The wearer of this necklace becomes immune to fatigue and exhaustion and can activate the necklace to surround himself with an aura of nothingness. While the aura is activated, the creatures adjacent to the wearer take 2d6 damage per round and must succeed at a DC 17. Okay. That sounds a bit dangerous. Almost like Elquist's necklace of double crosses, which may have actually triggered at some point, but we've never noticed it yet. Right, okay. The Heart of Ira. Interesting necklace. Hello, Antoine. Good evening, sir. Okay. Right, what's Megar saying? You're bleeding me dry. Lower the price. Before you is a tall, robust man. A few white scars across his face. His dark hair is gathered back in a small ponytail. Some might call it a man bun. And the sleeves of expensive doublet do little to hide the muscles beneath. I've got muscles. Although irritated by the argument, a wide smile lights up his face as he recognises you. Whom do I see? Elquist, my friend. Welcome to Varnold. I am Megavan. I run the town here. I hope you had no trouble on the roads. And my respect to you, lady. Please have the decency not to stare at me, sir. My apologies. I meant no offence. Apology accepted. I think we're saying nothing simply because we're a bit bamboozled as to what the hell's going on. Do they have a history? Do they know each other? Yes, well... Forgive me, sirs. I am a touch moody today. Yes, Valerie, we all have our down... I mean, it is raining very heavily, of course. Always sours the mood. Right. A touch moody. Yes, well, I couldn't help swinging by, Megar, especially after your invitation, and now that we have been trading for a week or so. Has it been a week or so? Who signed this trade deal? Yeah, we've been trading for some time, in fact, yes. Look at this from another perspective, my friend. This is a chance to survey your eastern borders and make sure you've got no one but allies here. It's better to see for yourself than to rely on my words alone. Am I right? Yes, well, speaking of allies, perhaps you can tell me who exactly you are allied with. No point in beating about the bush. Cutting to the chase, eh? Very well. We have more in common than you'd think. Here's the truth. I don't trust those who sit in the north. They send fellows like us out to do all the dirty work. You and I share this frontier, Elquist. And I'd rather bet on our mutual interests as neighbours than on the distant sword lords and their like. Well, perhaps we might be able to agree on one thing. Yes, Well, yes. I see the life in Varnhold is in full swing, if you can call a closed tavern and rather untalkative citizens full swing. Well, yes, much remains to be done, yes. What you see now is just the beginning. Varnhold has a shining future, just you wait. By next year, we'll begin building a tract to your capital and establish river trade with Restor. Right now, Dunsward is not particularly welcoming, but I aim to change that. As soon as we get a foothold here, we'll begin clearing the lands of creatures, monsters, and spriggans alike. The people must feel safe. Hello, Nameless Crusader. I think Elquist is like looking at the situation, taverns closed, you know, this kind of backwater village, and thinking of his own lands and thinking to himself, well, you know what, I'm not doing too bad as a baron, because my lands are far more prosperous than this bloody ramshackle place. And to think, we bloody broken trade, who's getting the duff end of the deal? Words of a worthy ruler. Do you mind? Bloody hell, complimenting fellow barons? You've never complimented me. So, yes, planning future conquests, are you, Magar? We've got enough on our hands at the moment, although in the future, who knows? Who knows? Just don't think I'll start off by marching my guard over the mountains to your doorstep. There's plenty of land east for my people to patrol without trespassing on my allies. You sure about that? Watch yourself, because I'll be watching you. And you'll do well to watch Amiri Magar. She's a very stern and capable general, you know. Peace. Peace. I happened to stumble into the most peculiar old man on my way here. Sorry to change the subject slightly. Ah, yes, you mean Sephiel Laurentius, my wizard? Is that who I meant? Yes, must have been. I didn't know who he was talking about. Codger. As in what? Old Codger. Yeah, Codger. Codger's hardly a pleasure to talk to, but when it comes to knowledge of the arcane, he's without match. Sometimes the locals bring me curious objects. They unearth them while ploughing or stumble upon them while patrolling the wilderness. If the objects look interesting, I send them to Sephiel. Let him separate the wheat from the chaff. I ask you, Magar, I ask you, does this Sephiel tell a good story? For the man I send my trinkets and odds and ends to, well, yes, he keeps us on our tenterhooks every time I give him something ancient or mysterious. Yes, true asset to my throne room he is. No, he doesn't tell stories. He's a very miserable fellow. I told you already. Ah, I see. So what's happening here anyway? I stumbled halfway into the conversation. You have merchants here taking the reins of government into their own hands? Subordination, I say. Trying at least, I have to admit. Conquering these lands was far easier than keeping the greedy merchants in check. Well, it seems you've got a lot on your plate, Magar, trying to get this place up and running, and merchants trying to pull fast ones over you, and miserable arcane types. But, I really must dash. You see, my prospering barony needs my attention. You know, I've got curses going on and all kinds of things that I should really take care of, you know. Giant, dread, cyclops zombies to take care of, and, you know. So I shall be leaving. Right now, apparently. I think Elquist was hoping that Magar was going to say something like, "No, Elquist, don't leave. You could come in very handy right now." The question I ask, actually, because this does feel a little bit empty. We've had a conversation with the Baron of this place, and we've had nothing come back. But we don't have the DLC. There's a Magar's Van Magar's lot, or some Magar something, Van Hold's lot or whatever. I don't flipping know. There's some DLC to do with this area, and I'm wondering if we have to have that DLC to trigger something useful here. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But we've come here. We've been escorted here via a narrative story thing, and we've come here and there's nothing here. So I do wonder. Unless we just have missed something. What's this? This is an artisan thing. I'm not going to download it. Don't worry about that. I don't do DLCs anyway. But we've come here and there's not much for us to do unless we talk with the merchant. We didn't talk with the merchant, did we? Oh, he's just a merchant, which we can sell our crap to. Woohoo! Right, we'll just sell the crappy crap. The proper crappy crap, just simply because. What are you doing? Ow! Ooh, bloody hell. Yeah, we'll just sell the proper crap. Simply because I want to sell some of the non-crappy crap to the merchant in my keep, so that if we ever want to buy it back, we know where to get it. Scrolls of stuff. You know, scrolls of glitter dust would be very handy, in fact, because glitter dust is a very useful spell. You know what? I'm going to buy them. It's only 150 a pop. It's probably worth it, you know. Controlled fireball is pretty good, but we're not that fussed for that. And just some food. Just some food. Right, now where were we? We're sorting out our inventory here. Scroll of Mass Dimension Door. I read, by happenstance, a very, very cheeky use of Dimension Door. A very cheeky use indeed. Which I'll tell you about in a second when I've sorted my inventory out. There. Dimension Door. Utility spell. Where did my utility spells go? Here? Yeah. Situational. Right. So, Dimension Door. Useful. A use for Dimension Door. Apparently, I can't remember the name of the dungeon, but there was a dungeon that we went to, and it was like a couple of levels, and there was lots of Cyclops monsters in it. Remember it? It wasn't that long ago. The name will come to me when I go back to the world map. But anyway, and then we got to a force field door, and we couldn't go any further, and it said, to unlock the door, you need to find this item, which is where the two rivers meet into the lake. Or something like that. You remember it, right? Well, rather than get the item where the two rivers meet, which I still haven't figured out what that is, you can actually dimension door past the force field, because if you go to the very corner of that room that you can't get past, you can actually see the next room that's behind the force field. And because you can see it, you can dimension door into it and bypass the shield. If you can't be bothered to go find the key or whatever the hell you're supposed to find to open the door properly. So there you go. I'm not going to do it because I don't do things like that. But it was rather interesting to read it. Right, anyway. And I don't know what's behind that door. I didn't read what was behind it. I feel like we're missing something here. Why have we come here? Why? I've come to Varnhold. I'm speaking with Magar. He's got nothing for me. His village is a pile of crap. I've wasted time. There's not even anywhere to rest. I was hoping to rest here. Look at me. Have you not got a place for me to rest, Magar? I'm knackered. Magar, I'm battered. I'm knackered. I need rest. What are you telling me for? Pull up a flipping campfire then. Put up a campfire? What is this? I was hoping that you would have some plush beds for me. Is that how you treat all your barren visitors? Expect them to camp out amongst the peasants? Can we get across? Nah. Can we get across? Oh, we can. Oh, hang on. Hang on. We might have found a solution to our problem here. Or have we? Oh, hang on here. Hang on just a second. Hang on. I mean, this is not... Oh, this is closed anyway, isn't it? This is closed for business. This is a fortification. It's an honour to greet you. An honour? Oh, flipping honour to be here, I tell you. This bloody place. Right, okay. Well, I think there's nothing for us to do. Other than hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back. Are you talking to us yet? Cephal? Do you need anything? No? Don't need a damn thing. Bye! What a strange thing to happen. I feel like pulling this man's potatoes up as in my fury. Valerie? No, she won't do it. She's too righteous. Mary? Take their potatoes. We'll have mash tonight. Cheesy mash. Knights of the Old Republic playthrough. Oh god, yes, 2011? 2012? Anyway, you've bought the game. Hope you enjoy it. Rotten Cave. I don't want to go... So we kind of went to Vanhold via a thing. Ooh, right, Silverstep. Can we go any... We can only go up, or we can only go left. So we can't get to the back edge of this area unless perhaps we go round from this side, maybe. So, I mean, the Rotten Cave... we could probably get to from here. Do we wish to go to Rotten Cave? I don't want to explore Vanhold just yet. I'm exploring Silverstep. I will not have my plans scuppered here. I was supposed to be going on a tour of Silverstep. I will go on a tour of flipping Silverstep, okay? I will go on a tour of Silverstep. And then I'll debate whether or not I still want to find out about this quest, The Lonely Hunter, or not. Anyway, let's go across the river. Let's go down the river. Let's go down across the river. Huh? This is not going too well. This little endeavour of ours. So how do we get down here? Probably here, maybe? But to get down to here, we've got to go to the bridge over the Gudrun River. Double back on ourselves. Maybe go this way. Straight across the path here. Or maybe that way, possibly, to get to the lower reaches of this area. Maybe down these areas we can access. I did say that I didn't think we'd be able to get to this side of it just from the mountains, so maybe there's a way around the back, but possibly, not sure. But anyway, there's an event happened in our land, and you know what? Flipping screw it. We're getting ourselves back home. We're a bit buggered. We could do with the rest, you know? So let's get ourselves back, see what's going down on the town, and we'll sort it out after that. Because, I mean, look at the state of us. Poor Holler's having a heart attack here. Let's take a look at this main square first. See what's happened now that we've upgraded it to a town. Anything new? Anything upgraded? Anything looking a bit different, maybe? So let's inspect. Let's inspect. Oh, is this new or old? Looks the same.
It should be.
Looks the same to me. I'm not very observant. Looks the same. This is still not finished. Hello, Hasuf. Oh, that reminds me. That reminds me. We need to return to our other village. Narville. Narville? Narville. To deliver the message about Hasself to that strange woman, remember? She gave us something to give to him, we gave it to him, and he went, "Oh no, screw them. Screw that family." I seem to recall that happening. The face of confusion. What? I don't know what? What's happening? I don't know. I don't know. Right, storyteller fella. Storyteller fella, can you give us more stories about these shards of an ancient artifact? The Cloak of Souled Souls. How many pieces? You didn't tell us. 200 coins. Tokens of the Dryad. Dog tag. Ooh, Jesus. 5 items. Right, let me go to my chest here for a second. I want to first of all take a look at what I'm going to sell. Right, so we're going to sell the Talon of the Wise, Agile Cammer. At this point, we're going to sell that. The Great Axe +1, yeah, we're selling that, 100%. This Cypress Queen Quill, right? We've got Cypress Queen Flute. Cypress Queen Flute. Cypress Queen Quill. That's the Onslaught Jambets. Natural Armor +2. I think I was going to... Was I going to stash that? Or... These can go in. Ancient scrap of script, leather, covered leather. It's a bit of a mouthful. 16,000! How much? It's a very powerful aura though, isn't it? The trouble with using it is we have people around us all the time, so it doesn't say enemies, it says creatures, so that would extend to fellow party members. But we could give it to Valerie, right? And Valerie could use it on her own, maybe in like some really particular circumstances. But 16,000! For a necklace that was just in a random box in the middle of Varnhold somewhere, in the peasant village, is rather strange. Right, anyway, what more Cypress Queen goblet? We've got any more Cypress Queen things. Taldan stirrup. Rune-covered ancient leather scrap. To go with the other leather scrap that we had. Ancient scrap of script covered leather. Old wedding ring. Black rattle caps. Rune-covered ancient leather scrap. So we've got 3 Cypress Queen things. I think we needed 5. I don't think we've got enough for them. I'm going to go back to him and speak to him about that. Right, okay. This, I don't know why we got this in our... I think maybe only one person can use that, and he's already got one, so that's why we've got that in there. Right. Okay. Money, 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 money. Who remembers the $1 billion man, Ted DiBiase? Oh, yeah. Everyone's got a price. Somebody's got to pay. Sell them all! I don't want any of these things. Slicer? Nah, it's a scimitar. Who wants a scimitar? No, we don't need it. We don't need it. We need money. We need money. 26,000 of the coins. Thank you. If we ever need these things and we're more flush, we can buy them back. I know he loves scimitars, and I know I'm at some point going to have him in the party. At least to do his quest, and then maybe even beyond that if he proves to be useful. So having a scimitar that's pretty good would be pretty good. It's a plus, what, a runic mage, and he's a mage, isn't he? He's a battling mage type. Oh, fine. Why do you have to be the voice of reason, Shelley? Why? Okay, we'll stick with 21,000. All right, fine. Fine. But however, what we could do is we could do a trade-off. We could do a trade-off. We could get rid of the Poxy +1 scimitar. No, which I've already sold that. Okay, fine. I had one at one point. I must have sold it already. Fine. Because I was holding on to that scimitar for him, you see. The +1 scimitar. And I thought, no, I'm just going to sell it. Damn. Right, Bartholomew. Are we done? I think we're done. I've got 45,000 coins here. Fantastic. Let's go to our Kingdom Affairs. And the very first thing that we're going to do is we're going to check out the projects. Finding Ivar! I flipping told you this was going to happen. I thought it was going to turn up in our... throne room. For whatever reason, I had a feeling that he was going to turn up in the throne room. But he hasn't turned up in the throne room, but he has turned up in the throne room. Because there's a quest to find him. Finding Ivar. Which Amiri has to do, but she's a bit busy at the minute. So we'll find Ivar when we can be bothered to find Ivar. Because it's not timed, I don't think. So we'll get to Ivar eventually. Right, events. Right, we have 2 days to the end of the 10th month, which is October. October, there's 31 days. So we've got 3 days until the end of the month. 5 days until these guys finish their quest. So ideally, we need to be giving her the Circlet of Wisdom in 5 days' time. Let's get this right here because, you know, details. That would take us to the 28th, 30th, 29th, 30th, 35th. What, the 1st? To be safe. Come back. Give her the circlet. 20 days we've got to wait for that one. Could head to yes. I'm not even thinking of going to Narvel. I'm thinking of actually going down south to the secluded lodge to pick up the other onslaught piece, then going to Narvel, then going back here. That shouldn't take any more than 3 days, I hope. But going to the secluded lodge could be a bit of a journey. I'll have to check how long it's going to take. But anyway, let's forget any of that. 1,500 BP we need. 568, please. No, of course not. 300 is more than sufficient. No, it's not. 350 is more than sufficient. No, it's not. 375 is perfect. Back up to 1,100. Look at that. Fantastic. Right, and we've still got 15,000 coffers in the bank account, which is marvellous. Excellent. So we're happy with the events. We're happy with the projects. Ranking up we can't do just yet. Economy-based ones we're not overly fussed for at the moment. These aren't timed. Let's not forget. Training. Nah. Right. Next port of call then is let us see our new town. Let's have a look at our new town. Ooh, it's exactly the same as it was, but it's bigger now, you see? Bigger. And we might have new things. We have new things, people. Lindsay's printing press. Here it is. Let's go down the list and see what we've got. Let's see what we've got, boys and girls, as I rub my hands with glee. And what we want. Right. Shh, Empress, just don't ruin the surprise. Don't ruin the grand unveiling. Bloody hell. I was gonna amaze you all with my knowledge. And say, ha, Mage's Tower. We can use it to teleport between towns. Poof. Thus cutting down on our journey time significantly. Right, anyway. Tavern, shop, port shop for our port hops, Ollie. Dance hall for fun and games. Longhouse, Shrine because it was free. Brewery because that's where we brew the port hops. So, yeah, we're building things for roleplay. We're not overly fussed about building things that are going to be optimum. Who gives a crap about optimum? Yeah, but your town could crumble to dust and you could have a game over situation. Ah, it's fine. Right, barracks? Nah. Brewery? Yes, we've got one. Brothel? Ooh. Brothel? Sounds rather chaotic neutral to me. +1 to loyalty, economy, relations, and espionage. And 100 BP, flipping hell. But it's a brothel. If you've got a tavern and a dance hall, when you get a few drinks in the tavern, you whip yourself to the dance hall, you catch an eye, you need somewhere to have your fun afterwards, right? You need somewhere to finish the night off. The trivecta, the triple threat. The brothel seems to be the place to go next. Let's read it. A place to purchase companionship of a sort. All checks for events addressed by the Grand Diplomat or the Minister are made with a random modifier ranging from -2 to +3. Restricted. Oh, it is chaotic. I did say a brothel sounded very chaotic to me. Right. We don't have a Grand Diplomat and we don't have a Minister. So this seems like a good place for when you've got those. But we're not bothered about that. It's a roleplay thing. It's a lot. It's a lot of money. A lot of build points. But we've got to have one. But I'll hold off for a second because there might be other things to... I don't want to spend 500 BP on bloody buildings here. So, a cistern. Fresh water. No. A fort? Nah. Granary? Nah. Herbalist house? How about... Nah. A jail? You put the ne'er-do-wells inside? Nah. I could just picture Elquist sat on his throne as the person responsible for building comes, the construction guy, the project manager. I have a list of buildings, Your Grace, that we can build now in our lovely town. I shall go down the list for you. Granary, sir? Elquist there with his stag helmet on. No, I don't want that, thank you. No, boring, no. A library, Your Grace, where people can learn things. You went to an esteemed academy which was teeming with books. You surely can value what it means to have such education at one's fingertip. No. Oh, okay. How about a lighthouse, which was a welcome sight for any traders, gives stability to the... that's relatively cheap, and we've got a bit of sea trade. Yeah, could be. Put that on the short list. Put that on the short list. With the brothel. Okay, yeah, very good, sir. Lumberyard. How about a nice mansion for the rich people and its servants? No, thank you. No, my house is the biggest house around here, and nobody else should have a big one bigger than mine. Okay, how about a monument? No. Museum to place artifacts, cultural artifacts from the places that you've visited. I hear a mage from a realm far, far away, beginning with S. You would value a museum to place one's artifacts on travels. You know? No, I don't. No. I don't want to do that. No. Lindsay's printing house. Yes! Build that now. We can... oh, look at this. +4 to stability. Oh, no. +4 to loyalty, whilst alignment is chaotic. Ooh. And +2 to economy and culture. Neutral. Affects the library, which we're not building, of course. That doesn't need to go next to anything, so... oh, it takes up 2 slots. Ooh, do we put it there? What's a good place for this? I kind of don't want to put it on places that are like that, because there might be a good place to put something here. But... no, screw it, I'll put it there. Right, Lindsay's printing press is being built. It's the first thing he's ticked off the list. Bloody hell, we thought he was never going to sanction a building. Right, we've now got next on this a sacred grove, Your Grace. A druidic centre. No. Okay. How about a? Oh, we could upgrade these. Look at that. To a trade shop. We'll do upgrades once we've got all the base buildings done first. Smithy now. We've had this before. Watchtower, sir? Nah. Windmill? No. Right, okay. One that we just glossed over, actually, Your Grace. It's new in town. It's new. It's a Mage's Tower. What's one of them? Well, Your Grace, what it is a place where mages study arcane secrets. But the important thing to note with this place is it actually hosts a teleportation circle that allows select clientele, aka you and your companions no less, to travel across the world in a magical teleportation network, thus probably cutting down on your travel time. Does that sound like something you wish, or should I just toss it off like everything else that you've said? No, of course not. Build it now. You're having a laugh. Mage's Tower? Yes, right now. So that takes 2 slots as well. Where would you wish to put this tower? I don't know. Next to the tavern. So I can roll out drunk and then teleport for fun. You need to build another one in another settlement as well. Oh, is that how it works? You need to link them together. Hang on, Your Grace, hang on. Word in my ear here from my underling. What's that you say? Oh, hang on, Your Grace. Because you don't have a teleportation circle in any other settlement, you might wish to hold off on this one. Because you essentially can't go anywhere. Oh. Well, that's a bummer. I was looking forward to some drunken teleportation nights. Teleportation parties. Fine. Well, at least, Your Grace, that saved you 100 bill points. What we'll do is we'll invest those into... No! Save for bill points? Don't be foolish! Frederick, who is now our construction manager. Those 100 bill points that I was going to put into teleportation, so why don't you put them into a brothel instead? Are you completely sure? Don't argue with me. Build it now. Yes. Right now, if you don't mind. Right now. And next to the tavern. Thank you. Are you sure? Other buildings could benefit from being next to the tavern, you know, to provide... No, I want it next to the tavern now, so when I roll out of the tavern in a drunken stupor, you know the drill by now, Frederick. But that's where you're going to put your teleportation. Oh, that's a good point, Frederick. That's a good point. That's a good point. There's a reason I pay you, Frederick. There's a reason. Put it between the port shop and the dance hall, so that the maids from the brothel can be close at hand to the port shop, so that they can be used as marketing gimmicks. Yes, that is perfect. We could use them. They could be multi-purpose. Dancers by night, but by day they are sales people. In scantily clad salespeople, because sex sells, Frederick. Didn't you know? And that, my friends, is the story of how Elquist builds his towns. Thank you. Right. I enjoyed that. I don't have simple pleasures in life. Long may Topcliffe prosper. Business genius. Oh dear. Yes, right. Now after this, after being badgered by Frederick, it's time for a rest, I think. Let's get ourselves to sleep whilst the buildings are being finished, and we need to rest, yes. It's been a busy day. Let the time tick away nicely. Of course, the ability scores only reduced by 1 per rest, kind of, don't they? But we're not overly concerned. We're not overly concerned with getting rid of all of them. Time is a ticking here. Let's just have a quick look at the date again. 28th, 22:57. Let's go across to. Let's see if we can make it to the secluded lodge and back by the end of the month. Let's see. Let's go. Look at the state of this party. Bless them. Overworked and underpaid. Just like poor Frederick. Okay. Right, how long? No, yeah, we're going to the secluded lodge first, right? Ooh, is that the quickest way to get there? How long? Only 23 hours! Perfect. Oh, go away, you great big creature. Oh, I did say, didn't I? Did I not say in the recording session last time that I am going to stop evading creatures because I want experience? What the hell is happening here? Goblin sentry? Goblin sentry? Go and bite this damn thing! Blasted thing. Tristan! Was he hit? Oh, no, 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 no! How dare you come here? What? Oh my god, they're coming out of the shadows, man. Is that another one that's just appeared? For flip's sake, man. Go away, you blasted things! We better help out here, I think.
Do not falter.
Do not falter, Bosch! I'd suggest that that is not faltering. Elquist, right, where is Elquist? There's Elquist. Elquist, do you want to go and get involved in the party? Can't reach. Right, I'm going to attack this guy then.
Calculated risk.
Nice. Go, Poochie! Whee! That's twice he's rolled a 1 in this combat. Twice. Right, let's finish them.
Repent.
Oh, hang on, hang on, hang on. We've got more appearing here. I thought we were done.
I grant you death.
Okay, now we're done. Right.
I'm open to your orders.
How much experience did we get? Not a right lot, really. Well, I mean, we killed 10 probably, so what, 18? About 880, 160, something like that, maybe. Bloody idiots. Damn creatures waste our time! They know we've got things to do, like, you know, retrieve parts of some kick-ass piece of armour? God. Now, where are we going? How do we get out of this hellhole? Oh. Achievement progress. 10 out of 100. Survivor. Secluded Lodge. Let's continue onwards. Our little merry jaunt. La 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 la. La 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 la. Dee 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 dee. Da 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 da. Ah, here we are again. This time with a purpose. And in fact, can we rest here? I think we might be able to rent a room. Right, Dumra, the miserable dwarf woman. Yes? I'd like to see your wares, please, because I hear that you might have a rather interesting artifact in your possession. Thank you very much. And I'll take 6 more camping supplies, if you don't mind. Thank you kindly. There we go. Look at that. No need for us to rest here. Waste our time. Bye. Right, perfect. So, we're not 100% sure, but we're kind of semi-certain that maybe, possibly, there's a slight chance that the final piece is at Oleg's trading post. The quest mentioned a trading post. The thing that threw me was a strange name. Oleg might be a strange name to some people, might not be. But that is the only trading post on our map, so I'll be gobsmacked if that is not where the other piece is. But that's as they say, a country mile away from where we are right now. So back to Topcliffe to see out the end of the month.
I tire.
I need to rest. It's fine. We are a hardy people, and Elquist is a slave driver. Perfect. Good timing. Right. What's next on the agenda then? Figuring out what the hell's going on in the throne room, I think. Oh, Lindsay. This might be the printing press. Why would you look at that? Svetlana has sent you a letter. Oh, Bokken. Ooh. Bokken. Letter is very emotional. Well, if that doesn't give us a reason to go up to the Oleg's trading post, nothing will. 2 birds, 1 stone, I think they say. Excellent. Talk to Bokken after we've read his letter or Lana's letter. Your Grace, I hope that matters of state in this land of ours are indeed all fine and well, and what troubles there are don't weigh too heavily upon your mind. I'd like to ask you to check out our local herb Dr. Bokken. The poor old man is losing his mind. He spends all day and night stooped over his cauldron. He looks about to lash out at anyone, especially those he doesn't know. He even snarls at me and Oleg, which he'd never have let himself do before. Please come and see him before the old codger loses his mind completely. We've no one to turn to but you. Bokken's gone a bit crazy, has he? Potions of aid. Oh, okay, so we can go speak to Bokken and see what's troubling him, and then we can also get the final piece of the onslaught armor, so that's pretty decent, actually. That's as good a reason as any to head north. Ooh, success. Research into the nature of curses. Our investigation has found that the curse wishing well was the source of their misfortune. Oh no, it's totally. Oh, the locals believed it to be the source of their misfortune. It's totally harmless. Oh, Dorsey tried to use the well to curse the fairy who he thought had bewitched his bride. The girl Nita also used the well to curse her own father. Oh, there we go. Used the well to curse her own father. Both of these curses bore fruit, but the well was clearly not the reason. Some other power may have intervened to give the curses their power. Other theories are more complex. Perhaps the curses don't require the unbinding power at all. Perhaps Nita and Dorsey somehow managed to bring them to life of their own will, though neither of them was a mage. That's all we know for now. Perhaps we shall learn more as our research continues. This research has increased our understanding of arcane and divine magic. We've acquired a deeper understanding of the nature of curses. In which case, we should almost feel obliged to go and... Oh, 3 more days. We can get north. We could get north and back in 3 days. Easy. Events. Projects. Let's have a look. Let's just double check these projects again. Ranking up, no. Economy. Whilst he's doing nothing, I'm almost tempted to give him this quest. It's 30 days was my only kind of like... Oh, and the cost possibly. I wonder what this gets us. Oh, it gets us military instability. It's rather pricey. Takes a long time. You would reckon it would do something decent if it's gonna... If it's going to... be so costly in time and BP, it must provide something additional to this. Maybe a long-term benefit? I think sometimes you just got to go with the flow, haven't you? This would tie him up for the whole month, but not. But he would be back at the back end of the month, just in case we need to start a problem with him. So he would be back in time if we need him urgently at the back end of the next month. Ah, screw it. Get yourself working. You just stood around like a lout. Bartholomew, put you to work, sir. Research nature of curses. The mother. Could send him on that. Candlemere, another one. Both of these for Jod. I mean, we have to research these to get the secret ending, or some kind of ending. When I was reading about building management, everybody's harping on about, oh, make sure you do the curses. There's not much else he tends to be able to do other than religious stuff, so we might as well just go through. Which one's cheapest? 100, 60 days, Candlemere. 125, but 45 days. All my money that I just spent on BP has just evaporated. But you've got to spend money to make money. Right, get yourself off, Jod. Go on, off your pop. Off your tootle. So we've got these 3 out on action. 3 days for these to come back. And we've got these 2 done as well. Okay, so when we tick over to the new month, that is the perfect time for us to rank up Chandra, I think. You know what? I'm not putting the other light on. Look at that. There we go. Let's put a bit of extra light there. Rank up Chandra or Amiri, but Amiri's very busy at the minute, so it'll be Chandra again. Not you, yeah, Amiri. Chandra, rank her up after she's done Bumper Harvest in 3 days' time. So the plan then, we never get that trade deal. No, we're not, are we? We're not getting it, are we? No, we're not. And the later you leave it, the less useful it is, because to get the most benefit from it, you've got to take it as early as possible, because it's a extra BP per city, per town, and obviously the later you leave it, the less you're going to get back from that massive investment. If you look at it like this, actually, to be fair, which might actually make us determined not to do it. I kind of like it from a roleplay perspective, but oh, it's 5 BP per week for each city, 2 for each town, 1 for each village, and it's costing us 1,500. But so even so, to recoup this cost, how many weeks is that going to be? Quite a lot. Quite a lot. Ooh. Okay. Do we abandon all hope of that? Maybe. Maybe even now it is too late. Anyway, we're not going to stress about it, because our chaotic neutral leader doesn't stress about such things. If they happen, they happen, and if they don't, well, we tried. Not very hard, but we did our best. There were brothels to buy, and shops to sell port, and taverns, and dance halls. Trade deals, Mr. Tova. I mean, Chandra knows that we are Sir Tova all the way. We don't need a trade deal to prove that, do we? No, not at all. Right, let's go. So the plan is, go to Bokken, also get the Onslaught armor from there, come back to here, 3 days, give Valerie the Wisdom Circlet so that she's got the maximum chance of finishing her quest successfully. Chandra will finish her quest. We'll then upgrade Chandra again, see what new events and problems crop up, deal with them, and then we head out on another grand tour to the southern area of Silverstep, I'm thinking. Possibly. Anyway.
Ready for anything?
We need to rest. Again, actually, before we do anything. There we go. Which will also help towards us getting rid of our debuffs. We still have them, rather irksomely. They're not going very fast, are they? How much is it on now? Constitution damage. How many more? -4! -4! The quickest way to get rid of those is, of course, to use a potion of lesser restoration, which we may do at this point. -3, -4. Jesus wept. It's a lot of resting to get rid of that. But we're not doing anything that's overly taxing, are we? We're not fighting much, so we'll wait. We'll use the potions when we're ready to hit the road and start adventuring in Silverstep, where we might come across something a bit nasty. We're not going to come across anything nasty in this particular areas that we're travelling, because we've looked out for our citizens, you see. We've kept the roads safe for them, ourselves included. Right, we've got to be quick. How much time to get to the trading post? 22 hours? Because it's a low-level area, we're not going to scrounge for the experience here. Thank you. If you don't mind trying to get to my trading post here. Bloody goblins. Typical, isn't it? Elquist, preaching to the locals as he leaves the gates of his town now. Fear not, people, these roads are safe as houses. I have dealt with all manner of creatures here. You can walk freely. Hence why we don't have to be in tip-top form ourselves, and then gets attacked twice. En route to Erlig's trading post. Don't put that in your journal, Lindsay. Don't put that in if you don't mind. But the irony, it'll draw humour from the audience. When they're reading this book, they'll be chuckling at the irony of it. No, I don't want irony in my journal and memoirs. I want awe and, that kind of thing. I want people to be impressed. Not to look at me as the laughing stock. If you don't mind. Right, Oleg first. Oleg, do you have, by any chance, a piece of really strange armour that I've never seen in your stocks before? May have recently picked it. I think I do. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Damn you, Oleg! Damn you to hell. Oh, or maybe I do! Oh, maybe this strange cuirass, actually, Your Grace, yes. Came across it the other day, actually. Very strange piece. Ah, yes, I think I'll take that off your hands, if you don't mind, Oleg. Thank you. You've proven to be very useful. Perhaps I'll forego your taxes for this month, for being so useful. I'll think about it, actually. I'll think about it. Can't promise anything. But anyway, I'll see what moves Chandra's in, because she sorts the taxes out. I'll put a good word in for you. Right, Bokken, what on earth have you been doing, causing such a stir as to give concern to Oleg and Svetlana, might I ask?
Time's not waiting.
Before I leave. Bokken, looking a bit tired and haggard. Grey face, brow furrowed, eyes shining with a feverish glow. Who's there? What is it? Oh, it's you. How convenient. I need your help. We have to run some tests. Tests? What tests are you talking about? I found the formula. All on my own. These damn books didn't have it. Nothing but hints and half-truths there, no. But you can't fool old Bokken that easily. Formula? This is the first I've heard of formula. The elixir of eternal youth. Elquist's ears perking up slightly. But only slightly, because this crackpot old fool's probably talking nonsense. Elixir of eternal youth? That old chestnut. Is it really? Yes, a most wondrous brew. Restores the strength in one's hands and the swiftness in one's feet. I first heard of it when I was still just a lad, and I didn't believe in it. But now I've lived a long life and I've seen even stranger things. So I thought, why not give it a try? So I asked you to find these books for me. I heard that one of the volumes contains a formula. Well, it turns out they don't. All they do is make things clear as mud. Still, I was able to find something useful in there. I can't remember how many nights I stayed up working on the solution, but here it is. A few vials he holds up to Elquist, shining it in the crackling fire. Right. But you can't drink it there yet, though. Must test it first. Can't be too careful with these things. Yes. So, will you help me? elixir of eternal youth. If there is a slight chance that this old madman is onto something, then we've got to... I mean, he's our court alchemist. If he says, I've got to try, then we've got to support him. He's just doing his job, isn't he, after all? So, yeah, fine. Elixir of eternal bloody youth. Bloody hell. Have anybody here heard of an elixir of eternal youth? It's a pity Donphy is not here to help us with these arcane matters. He'd put us straight. Right, fine. Elixir of slightly extended youth. Wonderful. Thanks for that. Let's try it on a dog first. Oh, no, not animal testing. Oh, come on, Bokken, now. Come on. I draw the line. Elquist, of course, as my glasses look a bit askew, doesn't draw the line on testing on a few animals, I'm sure. Let's try on a dog first. There's a mutt on a leash around the corner. Jesus. You can test the stuff on it. I won't feel bad for it if something goes wrong. That'll teach it to stop barking at me every time I pass by. I could do it myself, but what if it's off the leash? It won't harm you as it would harm me. Not that dog, sure. It's on a leash. Lindsay's looking horrified. No, Elquist, no. You can't test it on a dog. Are you... No. This is not a good idea. No. Quiet down, Lindsay. Quiet down. Eternal youth. It's worth a few dogs' lives, surely. Right. I should go now. I am not tormenting. So what should we do? Should go and do it? Is that... Experiment on a dog nearby and report to... test it on a local dog. What, this dog? Which dog? No, Elquist, I implore you. Oh, Lindsay, please. What if it works? This dog could have eternal youth. You heard the man. He's our court alchemist. Do you not trust him? No, he looks crazy. He's obviously well overworked. He's crazy. He's got a madness in his eyes.
All according to plan.
No. Lindsay, please. Trust in me. Just in me. And other such lyrics from the Jungle Book, of course. Right. Where? Oh, hello, Poochie. Oh, look at little doggy licking its lips. Step back, please, everybody. Step back. Apart from you, Valerie. In fact, yes. No, in fact, we'll stay exactly where we are. I think this is quite secure. Right. There's a good dog. Look at you all looking all innocent and relatively healthy, which is a good sign. The healthier it looks, the more likely it is to survive any adverse side effects. Oh, dirty yellow coat. Its watery eyes regard you without particular interest. Oh no, please. Oh, I don't like this. Oh no. Right, doggy here, lovely little treat I have up my sleeve for you. Just this lovely silvery liquid. Dog licking its lips, thinking it's getting a treat. Poor creature. Right, this is obviously bound to end badly. Oh God, right, okay. Woo! Creature's turned feral. Valerie.
Onwards!
Valerie.
This will hurt.
Oh, it's enraged. Lindsay killed it! Ha! Lindsay! You were the one that said, oh, no, don't. And then she killed it. How ironic. Okay, we won't skin the poor creature alive. Add insult to injury here. Well, that was self-defense. Good Lord. I'm not. No, let's not look at the poor animal, please. Let's erase that from our memories. Well, yes. Well, yes. That potion of yours, Bokken, seemed to make the dog go a touch mad. It attacked us. Thankfully, Lindsay here managed to put an arrow between its eyes and save us all from being ravaged to death. A mad dog? Sounds very wrong. Very, very wrong. I must have made a mistake. To the demons with the dog. We need some more human to experiment on, yes. Know what? My neighbour, a hunter, once told me he saw were-rats in a forest not far from here. They'd make better test subjects. After all, they're closer to humans than a dog. We should find them and try again. But take this vial. This potion has a different, improved formula. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, party, but how long did it take us to kill that poor dog? We were literally walked around the corner, fed it this vial of silvery stuff, and then killed it as it went a bit rageous on us, and we come back here about 5 minutes later, and suddenly there's an improved formula? Now, you couldn't whip that formula up so quickly, Bokken, so you must have had an improved formula to hand in the first place. Which you probably should have used in the first place. Why start with the improved when you can start with the lesser improved? Because the lesser improved might have been enough. Anyway, were-rat lair. Experiment on a were-rat. Now, we first were-rats at like level 4, I think it was, and they were a challenge. But at level 8, they should be simple, right? It should be easy. They should be easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Unless they are were-rats of a higher level than the previous ones that we killed, in which case they won't be easy peasy at all. And I have to remember the way to beat them. I think we had to use glitter dust to reveal some, and we also had to make ourselves resistant to fire, because one of them was an alchemist. But they're not forced to have the same composition, are they? Right, so let's have a look at this. Oh, there it is. Oh! Were-rats has been spotted in the nearby woods. In the Nile marches. Oh. Boom, boom. When in doubt, save. Unless, of course... Oh! It's only there. We really must get back to Valerie's quest, but then if we do that, then we're going to have to come all the way back up to here. What we could do, in fact, is actually give... She's wearing it! We forgot to take it off her last time we gave it to her. She's been wearing it the whole time. Lindsay, when are you going to give me my headband back? I quite like it, actually. It makes me look like Wonder Woman. All right? But I want it back. I want it back. Get off me, Lindsay. I like it. Okay, no need to worry. To the were-rat lair, then. It's only 8 hours. Let's go. Bloody hellfire.
I tire.
Oh, we're tired now. That's not good. Do we rest to take on were-rats? Nah. Time's of the essence. We ain't got time for resting, my friends. We ain't got time. Yes, but you've also got constitution damage as well. So that's now a double whammy because you've got strength and dexterity penalties as well. Yeah, but were-rats are very simple creatures. Very simple creatures indeed. You don't even have to buff, I'm telling you. Trust me. Trust me! I'm your leader. There's quite a lot of them. Quite a lot of them. Should we maybe use something? The usual...
Here.
I'll use that just to negate my constitution debuff. I'll use that just to do something. 10 minutes. Yeah, that'll do. What could possibly go... No, exactly, not a thing. Maybe a bit of bless. Oh, we should have... I should always remember when it comes to these kind of situations to use Inspire Competence. I'm also thinking... never mind, forget it. Forget it. Elquist doesn't need buffs. Anyway, these were creatures look around at us with their teeth, sneering and hissing and making some kind of a sound. Ah! Ho there! Ho there, were-rats. We come in peace. Just drink this vial of liquid here and everything shall be fine. I wonder if we can do it without fighting, you know. I think we might be able to. The were-rats freeze in intense anticipation, ready to pounce on Elquist at any moment. Finally you hear a hoarse, cracked voice. Move one finger, I will cut your bald hide to scraps. What you need? Ah. Ah, well, you see, as the noble ruler of these lands, I am going on a grand tour of the area. And whenever I happen to stumble across, yes, I bestow with many gifts. And it appears that I'm running a little bit low now on gifts because I have been on many a grand tour, I think they're called. And all we have is now this this rare noble drink that bestows the imbiber with what is it? Great fortune and unprecedented strength. Damn, we should have buffed. Dear. What, you looking to test this stuff on us? Of course. Why try it out on people when you've got monsters? Not like anyone's going to miss them, right? Arrogant bastards. Tear them apart, boys! Level 10. Were-rats. Shit. Oh, God. We're in trouble. We're in big trouble. Okay. Valerie might be able to hold out here. As long as... They're going to be hard to hit, though. They were hard to hit last time. Okay, they're all going for Valerie. This is good. Right, doggy. Oh, tripped. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We'll take that. Right, let's take our time here. There's no rush. Right, bless. Or Bane. Bless first. Bit of bless. Okay. Bit of stabbing. 4 times. Not bad. Acundio. Leader has to go down.
Cannot hide from me.
Okay, yeah, very good. Sing a song. And Mary going in now. She could probably use Cleave. I mean, I've not used Enlarge with her for a while, and Cleave. Enlarge and Cleave for situations like this, probably useful. Carry on. Keep going after Valerie. And we'll be okay. Dodging, ducking, weaving. Ow! Oh, nice. Doggo. Missed on a 4. Okay, I don't think we need much else buff-wise, but we'll finish off with the last buff of Bane. Yep, and a couple of them got hit and one of them saved. That's not too bad a result. Okay, and Stabby. Very good. And Shooty. Okay, Shooty. Okay, and hit.
Tear them apart!
A miss. I missed twice. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? I hit the dog. Don't hit the dog. No, stop it. Oh, you missed on a 4 again. Come on, what are you doing? Channel. Of course, we've got selective channel, which is handy. Right,
Let's
stab.
try this way.
Wow, we're not really doing a great deal of damage to him, are we? Can we make these things laugh? Of course we can. Of course we can.
They go down!
Perfect. Take that off. Finish this one off.
This should do it.
Well, what you looking at? Finish me off. Yeah, first of all, how about you take a sip of this elixir here, which may well revive you? Or maybe it won't. Oh well. Oh, cookies. Usual crap at this point. Ooh, Masterwork short swords in abundance. Add that to the collection that we're getting at the moment. Seeing as we're going to go somewhere where we can... Oh, studded leather. We'll just take it all, just simply because we're going to be going straight back to somewhere we can sell them, really. One of them is studded leather +1. Any... ooh, look at that. We've got bags here. Bags of goodies. Just take everything. Just take the lot. Let's not beat about any bushes here. Ooh, yeah, we'll have it all. Got some kind of boots. We don't get many boots. Swift foot boots. Whereas movement speed by 10. Ooh, who could benefit from having faster movement? Maybe Ekundio. So they can get into position. Now, he's got long range. Maybe... Valerie's quite slow, isn't she? Because she's clumpy, heavy, so maybe we give her a bit of extra movement so that she can get into position to tank a bit better. Cool, nice. It did not turn into a giant monster or blow up. No, he didn't. Damn. Right, onwards. The next port of call here. Back to Bokken again. Bokken killed...
Time to search for the spot to rest.
No, no resting yet. Look, we're on the mission here, Ekundio. We're trying to create the elixir of eternal youth. Nothing but whinging and moaning. And I'm rather stupid. I'm rather stupid. Because I'm thinking to myself, I've got to get back to my king. I've got to get back to the capital to deal with my affairs. I don't have to go back to my capital to deal with my affairs, do I? Nobody's told me this. Nobody's corrected me, have they? We can do it kingdom management from anywhere in our lands, can't we? We can just click on the kingdom management button and we can open up the same table screen. I don't have to be anywhere near my flipping kingdom, do I? With my capital. So what am I fussing about running back there for and coming back to get... I can just manage it from where I am. Flipping hell. God's sake. Nobody corrected me just the once, did they? Nobody did.
Follow my lead.
Elquist. What? Busy. Well, I've got a little idea for how we can be more effective in our management of our kingdom. No, I don't want to hear it. Right. Bokken. I'm afraid I have to say that the Wereat died from taking the potion, and not from the grievous wounds we inflicted upon him. No. Nothing to do with them. No. That's so. The Wereat simply died? Yes, simply died. Very simply. And the mutt gone rabid. You see, my potion wasn't meant to do anything with the mind. Only the body. Okay, we'll need to go for one final test, it seems. We must try the potion on a human. Are you sure about this? Yeah, I'm very sure. An elf would do just fine as well. Or a dwarf, or... Takes a small glass vial from his pocket. And he drinks it himself. Holy shoot. Bokken, no! Elquist tries to stop him. Too slow, Elquist, too slow. Excuse me, Bokken has just gone insane. Okay, Bokken, no, you stupid man! Oh, a very big Bokken. Oh! Oh! He's just killed Elquist. What are you doing? What? I didn't expect this. A hit on a 20. What? This is very serious. This is a very serious situation. Okay, right. We need to be able to hit him, so we're gonna have to cast this, followed by Good Hope as well. Can't cast that now, can we? Or can we cast two things at once? Yes, we can. Holy shoot bags. Right, plus 1 on attack rolls, Divine Favour, and a Rage next turn, possibly. She already raged? Oh, we already used a swift action. Right, get to position, just behind him. Right, Acundio, go. Hit on a 20. Hit on a 20. Well, Valerie's not going to hit him, is she? She can't hit a damn thing. We're struggling here, bless. How are we supposed to hit him? He's level 10. That shouldn't be impossible to hit him.
What a miserable last chapter.
Wow. On an 18. Acundio. Wow.
Let us strike as one.
Can we dispel magic? Have we got dispel magic? I don't think we've got dispel magic, have we? Did we We've got resist energy communal. Resist fire. Paralyze. Okay, so obviously resist fire is very useful. He's immune to poison, death, ability score damage, drain effects and conditions petrified. She can hit him, but only on an now only on a 20. What does Magic Fang do? +1 enhancement bonus to attack and damage rolls on the dog. Imagine Marion and Cleave. Cleave, I think his attacks on a less attack. Does it not? Right, magic spells. Controlled fireball. $12 damage. A cleave attacks on a -2 penalty. Oh man. Yeah, cleave's no use to us. I don't like to reload, but I think we need to reload. We ain't gonna do it. I think we need to reload and buff. We need to buff with resist fire, protection from fire. At least that negates his attacks. And then we need to maximize our chance to hit him. Somehow. What is his AC? His AC is 31, so how's he so difficult to hit? Is an AC of 31 that difficult? No, it can't be, surely. What are we hitting on? What's our... what is it? It's our attack bonus. Oh yeah, 11. Attack bonus of 11 based on... but like, what's the Cundio's? 14? I think it's a 31. Shouldn't be a 20, should it? We could take Rapid Shot off. For example. It's not going to do too much. Bone Shaker. His will save is pretty weak. Oh, it's a fortitude save, not a will save. Kind of want to do it this turn, really, this round or this battle rather than pre-buff, but it's just not going to happen, is it? It's just not happening at all. Basically, we're hoping to get lucky, essentially. That's what we're trying to do. Roll a 20, basically. Just like that. Whilst we cast resistance against all manner of spells. What's that? Protection from energy. Protection from fire. Just to make sure. Oh, it's actually doing attacks now. Oh, Jesus. Right, let's go Bone Shaker round 2. Round 3. Heal. Skeletons. They're never going to hit him. Oh, he's going mad now. He's just absolutely pummeling people with his fists. Critical hit on a 50. Killed the dog. No chance.
My path at an end.
Right, okay.
May we have a moment of respite?
Well, we did not expect that, did we? We did not expect that at all. Killed by a giant Bokken. Oh, you're kidding me? You kidding me? I've got to go and do this wear-out fight again? Oh, flipping hell, fireman. Are you kidding me? Or have we? Have we not already done that? No, 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 no. We've already done it. We've already done it, we've already done it, it's fine. Okay, right.
I'm hungry. When we stop?
I'm hungry. Right.
All according to plan.
So now what we're going to have to... Oh, we are fatigued, don't forget. And we do have constitution damage. Right, okay. So in that case, first of all, we're going to rest inside. Second of all, then we're going to sip potions to get rid of our constitution damage. That might be a start for 10, you know. That might just be a starter. I'm back downstairs then. So sip on some lesser restoration potions. In fact, if we don't have enough, we can always buy some more from him. 6. Right, I need a couple probably. Let's drink one. And let's drink another. So I'm 1 constitution less. That'll do for now. Jeez, bang, straight away done. Bang, straight away done. Okay, so 1 more for you. Then you're done. Right, so that's done that. Let's go buy some more very quickly. Sell the wares that we've got to Oleg. Show me your wares, Oleg, show me your wares. Offer this crap, Oleg, offer this crap.
In due
If we
time.
speak to Bokken, we can... Actually, we can speak to him afterwards to get that stuff. Right, we want Valerie up front and centre. And Valerie have to talk to him. Now we have to figure out how on earth we're going to buff ourselves to high heaven. It's focusing on how to hit him. Right. God, let's get ourselves ready for this. This is going to be painful. Okay, so we've got a Wonder Shield. These are defences. Rage Armour and Lead Blades to increase the size of our stabby things. Okay, fine. Right, what we got? We got Potion of Blur for Valerie. It's going to have to be used now. Potion of Shield of Faith is going to have to be used. Displacement. Anything that's going to hit him. Alchemist's Fire. 1d6 points of damage. Sounds ridiculous, but it'll wear him down. If we can't hit him with anything else. But does that require a ranged touch attack? Possibly. I'll have to play with that. Eagle Splendor. Plus 4 enhancement to Charisma. Right, we need you on... let's give you the Charisma circlet to benefit from that for your spells, you know. Just saying. Eagle Splendor. Plus 4 enhancement bonus. That's a plus 4 enhancement bonus, so they won't stack. Protection from fire, no, we'll cast that. Owl's Wisdom. Plus 4 enhancement bonus to Wisdom. Oh, this is Charisma. Apologies. This is a Charisma blaster, not a Wisdom. Do you have a Wisdom? You have a plus 2 enhancement bonus to Wisdom, so this would supersede that. That would overwrite that. That's higher. Owl's Wisdom. No. Let's get this right. Wisdom. Potion of Mage Armor. No, because we'll cast that with the wand. Invisibility, Vanish, Blindness, Curse, Eagle Splendor. enlarged person is a -1 penalty on attack rolls, which is exactly what we don't need. So that's not good. Lesser restoration, we just use those. Aid is +1 to morale bonus to attack rolls, but is that something that her spell would give? A morale bonus? Yeah, +2 morale bonus, so that wouldn't stack either. Bark skin is no use, no ornament. Mage armor will cast with a bond. Heroism we've got. Enhancement bonus to dex. This is an alchemical bonus, so an enhancement bonus to dex for him would be pretty nifty, because it'll stack. That's a +2. That's a +4, so that'll stack. Bull strength, enhancement bonus to strength. It should aid with a hit, I think. He's got a composite bow, so that'll be helpful for him actually. Might try that. What about a Mary? She's already got a +4. About you? She's got a +2. He'll definitely benefit from that, I think. No, he's using dex because he's got finesse. Full strength for you then. Okay, I think that's that in terms of buffing. So, Bella, shield, and strength for her. And plus constitution buff. He's got shield, he's got a wage armor, the cat, lead blades himself, and then he's also got nothing else to go with. And Mary's got... we'll give her Shield of Faith. Give Elquist Shield of Faith. In fact, she can cast that on herself. Forget that. Don't know what I'm doing. Where have they all gone? Okay. What's this? Extend. Right, what rods we got to hit things? Vanish, grease. Could he fall over? It's a reflex save. Maybe. Could we grease him? Might be worth a try, you know. True strike. True strike. You gain temporary. It's on self though. Temporary intuitive insight to attack, which means we're guaranteed to hit him. If we give that to Elquist to use, right? What would happen is Elquist would hit him, and he'd reduce his AC with his bewildering debuff attack, which would reduce his AC by 2, by 4 when Elquist attacks him. So that'll help to hit. Quite significantly, in fact. Wand of Magic Missile. Wand of Magic Missile. Missiles guaranteed to hit. I think Lindsay would be good with that one. Wand of Burning Arc. Again, spells more likely to hit than attack, physical attacks. Acid Arrow. Let's just load them up. Fireball, a bit more risky. Wand of Crushing Despair. -2. -2 penalty on attack rolls. Right, we need to cast the protection from fire. Okay, anything else we wish to use? Haste. She's got haste to cast. Hurricane Bow we'll use. Mage Armor we're using. Divine Favour. We could try Dispel Magic on target, just in case it dispels him. And then these are all attack-based spells, which we could use to attack him if we get desperate. Right, this is now the complex bit. So, longest casting first. 1 minute per level. 1 minute per level.
I am prepared.
Mage armor. On the dog. Mage armor. On you. Fight defensively. Good hope 1 minute per level.
Give the order.
Okay. 1 minute per level. 1 minute per level. That's cast level. That's 3 minutes. Cast level. Drink that. Cast level 3. 3 minutes.
I know what to do.
What troubles you?
Bull strength and cat's grace. Okay, so we have.
I am yours to command.
Right, these are the 1 minute casts now. Anything else long casting? Grease. I'll try grease as a last resort. Wander's shield, 2 minutes. Lead blades, 1 minute. Right, okay. Anything else? Protections. Protections. This is protection from energy communal. Fire. Resist energy communal. Fire.
I am your shield.
Okay, very good. Bless.
Share your troubles.
I think we should glitter dust him as well, which might blind him and make him easier to hit too. So we'll try that. Bane, Archon's Aura. Right, 1 minute casts. Shield of Faith. Wand of Lead Blades. Shield of Faith. Did you get a Shield of Faith from her? Can't remember, but just do it. Judgment attack. Cast in combat. Rage. Cast now.
And Lindsay was called for.
Sing a song. Cast now. Haste. Cast very shortly. That's everything. It's near enough everything. Quick save it. Right. Last but not least. Haste.
Don't
Talk.
hesitate.
We might have missed one or two. We might have missed a couple, but I think we've got most things here. She just needs to rage and then hit the judgment of justice. Everybody else has got everything, I think. Run! Died. I
shall end this suffering.
Turn based. Ecundio. Right, we're off. Let's see how much we can hit him now. Probably still not a right lot at the minute until we get Elquist to go to cast True Strike and then hit him to reduce his AC. Let's see. 16! Workable. 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 Right. Wand of True Strike. You gain temporary intuitive insight. Your single attack roll, if it is made before the end of the next round. So let's move into position first. And we should really be spreading ourselves out so that bomb doesn't hit us all as well. I've just realised. Positioning at the start of the fight probably crucial if we have to try it again. We've cast all these. Right, Wand of True Strike. Right, so next attack he should hit. Lindsay, let's spread ourselves out a bit now. It's not too late. So spread yourself out. Sense vitals. That's just additional attack. It doesn't help us to hit him. I'm going to try glitter dust. It blinds him. Which might be handy. Potentially. Can we hit him? Can we cast it about there? Okay, he saved, which is fine. Right, dazzling display. Could demoralize him. Does demoralize make it easier for us to hit him? I don't know, but we're going to try it. Don't know if that did anything. Right, Bane would be the final debuff. Before we start attacking him with spells. He saved. Naturally. Okay. As you were. Right, now Amiri is already enraged, so casting Judgment of Justice. See you later, Ekcham. Can we charge? No, so we'll just do a basic attack.
Tear them apart!
Nice. Still struggling to hit him properly though, but hey, we'll take that. We're hitting him, which is good. We're being Poochie in from another angle. And an attack. On a 19. Not bad at all. As soon as Elquist gets the bewildering injury on him, it'll help us even further. 4 attacks. Hopefully one will hit on a 16. 16 and the next will be 18. No, 16. 20. We're getting attacks of opportunity and not really doing a great deal with them. Right, Elquist now should hit him, right? Because we've got that true strike. Let's see.
This should do it.
No? No? How come that didn't work? What true strike? Should have got a plus 20 on his first attack, no? Not sure how that works. Right, okay. Wand of Magic Missile, then. Just tickling him, but it's a guaranteed hit. Jesus Christ, this is ridiculous. Right, Bone Shaker. Just like little tickles, aren't they? Just little tickles. But hey, every little helps. Destructive Smite. Already activated. Oof. Doggy. Mighty. 19s. I mean, it's a better chance to hit, but it's still not fantastic.
I grant you death.
Just a war of attrition, this one. There we go. Just got to keep getting lucky with the rolls. He really doesn't like Elquist. You put our taxes up! Boof! Right. How does this true strike work then? So it says, you gain temporary initiative insight into the immediate future during your next attack. Gives plus 20 insight bonus. Try it again. Try it again. I'll try it one more time. See if our next attack is any better. Right, Magic Missile coming up. Could try Burning Arc. Because it is a guaranteed hit and it's only a reflex save for half damage, which might still do more damage than Magic Missiles do. Let's try it. 5 damage. Yeah, maybe not. Oh, I don't think he used it successfully last time. Ah, right, okay. We shall soon see. Right, Valerie. Keep hacking away. Hope to have rolled a 20. Rolled a 19. Not a bad effort. Right, another one of these. Guaranteed to hit. And he doesn't save this time. A whole 34 damage, which is absolutely fantastic.
They go down!
Bloody hell. The old man's eyes are beginning to clear. It seems that he's coming back to his senses. You silly old fool! Ah, my leg. That was bloody tough. It's amazing what a good buff or two can do for your fortunes. Oh. Well, what happened? What do you mean what happened, you stupid man? You dare to raise your hand? Now you must suffer. We'll let him off. We'll let him off. Look, the potion obviously clouded your mind. You sipped it like a moron, and then you attacked me. Oh, God. Forgive an old man. I didn't know what I was doing. 600 experience. I never thought that potion could work in such a way. But still, it does seem to make one stronger. Thank you for all your help. Now I know how to iron out the wrinkles, I think. You think? All that is left after all the trials and tribulations Bokken has learned. We have to wait for the results of his research. But maybe, just maybe, if we wait, we might end up with a potion of elixir of eternal youth. Maybe? We better end up with something decent after all this melodrama. Anyway, next task. Let's visit our... whilst we've got all these buffs on, might be handy to make our rolls now. In fact, just in case it does affect. Lindsay, would you awfully mind switching this little circlet here with Valerie whilst we deal with our affairs? Thank you so kindly. Right. Kingdom management. Let's see what's going down in the kingdom. A triumph for Valerie. Yielding to reason. This was the debauchery cult. What do you mean you successfully handed the cult leader into custody? Shh. Right, before we lop your head off, can you give us some tips on how we can improve the quality of our brothel? I might even let you live. What are you doing down here, Elquist, in the jail talking to the leader of a debauchery cult? Oh, no reason. Anyway, prostrator community. Pretty decent. Right, Chandra. Triumph. What a surprise. She has got to be the best advisor. She's absolutely fantastic. I love Chandra. Look at her face. Very stern, gets the job done, never bats an eye. Reliable. Anyway, bumper harvest. This year, the gods have smiled upon the peasants. The grain crops are doing well. Yes, blah, blah, blah. So the council bought the excess grain from the peasants and ordered huge granaries to be built, where it will be stored in case of future famine. The remainder will be sown to expand the farmlands. Fantastic. That's what we're paying you for, my dear. That's what we're paying you for. 2nd of Neth. Right, so we've got 2 people put to work. No new events just yet. Which means that now we could do the rank up event for Chandra, but we're not going to do that right now, because before we do that, and past 14 days, we are actually going to head down to Narville. Back to Narville we go, because we've got a couple of things to do down there. Narville. And there we are. Okay, so first order of business is to speak with Dragna.
Time's not waiting.
And we're telling him that we have now finally recovered all the pieces of his grandfather's armour, offering the fragments of the onslaught armour to him. Ah, damn, Kurgan, you scoundrel. Ruining perfectly good armor. I gather he couldn't find a buyer for the whole thing, so he decided to sell it off piece by piece. Ugh, that'll be a lot of repairs. It'll take forever. Okay. Well, take your time. Await news, apparently.
That is not far.
And Shania. So, telling her that herself tore her letter into shreds while cursing her family. He wasn't pleased. How sad. This reminds me of a story that took place a long, long time ago. Please, let me enlighten you, O worthy one. She's basically the poor man's storyteller, right? You know, if you can't afford the true storyteller, because it doesn't come cheap, you know, then your next bet is this cheap knockoff Nigel that is Shania. Yes. Fine. There once lived a mighty warrior by the name of Korkor. His mother was a white shark, and his father the most lustful and most inventive of all mortals. Korkor inherited his fearlessness from his father, and from his mother his strength and thirst for blood. His skin was as white as milk, and his sharp, crooked teeth grew in 3 rows. There wasn't a warrior in the world who was stronger or more warlike, and he served the Maharaja loyally. One day, Korkor defeated the poisonous dragon Sruvara, who turned rice fields into nauseating marshes. But Korkor did not notice that Sruvara had scraped his white skin with its talon. Infection entered the hero's body, and he grew weak. He lied down to rest and remained there for 1,000 years. Nothing could awaken him, even all the strife brought on by the fight with Sarcophagus, the dance of disharmony. Once he finally awoke from his slumber, Korkor discovered that his homeland had been ravaged by this terrible attack, and he'd slept through the battle. Disgraced, he moaned and set off for a faraway gorge where he would deliver his body to the scorpions, that they might eat his flesh and hide him from his shame. For 3 months, the scorpions ate his white skin and ruby flesh, but still the warrior endured. Even when he was eaten, Korkor did not die, for he was truly great. It was then that Bunda the singing butcher came to him. The immortal Rakshasha told him that great was Korkor's shame, but more shameful still would be to run from it like a coward, rather than atone for it. Korkor's spirits were rekindled. He arose, and through sheer force of will forged himself a new body out of iron. He accomplished many great deeds thereafter, and in the end he regained his position of honor and nobility. As you can see, both honor and disgrace may live in the same body, even though it may belong to a person of worth. Why then cannot my family's deeds be both honorable and disgraceful at the same time? Yes, my kinsmen have spilled much blood trying to destroy Hasu's family, but it was also they who first decided to seek out peace. I am grateful that I have been able to fulfill my duty, no matter the price. Go now, O worthy one, for my heart has gained peace, and my mind attained clarity, which is so important to a true master. Yes, I really must dare. Oh, till we meet again, O worthy one, it shall happen sooner than you think. The perfect human has told me. We'll look forward to it. Ensure that nothing distracts Shania. And how on earth are we supposed to do that? Any passing peasant shall bloody blather on to surely. Right.
As it should be.
Whew. Your Grace. Yes. Keep up the good work, soldier. Keep up the good work. You look a bit haggard, Your Grace. Are you all right? Yes, I've just enjoyed a tale. Dragged on. Not to the same standard that I'm used to, I must say. Right, top cliff. 4 hours for us to conclude our session. I actually like this far-fetched tale. Right, let's crack on, shall we? See what's going down in the throne room.
Resting would be nice.
Oh, Lindsay.
Don't you think?
Always moaning. Always moaning and groaning. Okay, right. The final act of the session then. Hey up, love. Chandra Murphy. How you doing? Time for us to get acquainted for another 14 days, I'd say. Jesus! All the events! Oh no! Right, this is why I hate doing this. I hate it. Right, what's happened? Okay, we got success. Loyalty has reached rank 3. Thanks to the council, they're very good. Right. Oh, people. Oh, failure. Miri failed. And it was a problem. Only -1 to community, though. That's not too bad. People have... She lost the trail. Miri! She's certainly no Chandra Murphy, is she? 5 events. Jesus. And 1 training. Strengthen Chandra's skills as a counsellor. What does that do? That's not a rank up, is it? That's a training. I think that will make her stat go up +1. Yeah. Is it a 14-day jobby? It's a 20-day jobby. It costs money, but she's on her own. She doesn't need my assistance, so it doesn't pass the time. So that would give her, yeah, +1 to her skill. So that's pretty handy. And we can now claim the Came lands, which we've already explored and cleared as part of our Grand Tour. So we might as well bring it into the old barony, right? But we'll have to do that at the start of the next month because, well, we're now a bit busy all of a sudden. Right, events. What's going on? This is an opportunity, and we need this guy to do it. And it expires on the 1st of the 12th month, which is only 14 days away. And he's not going to be back in time. 27 days. So that is going to be a loss. But it's only an opportunity, so fine. Troubled lands is an opportunity. Deal with the problems first, shall we? Another opportunity. All expiring very soon. Oh, they've got a doomsayer. Scaring the townsfolk requires my treasury requests my attention. So 2 of these are throne room interactions. These are all opportunities which can wait for a little tiny bit. So let's go to our... let's just bring that open to get rid of the number there. 953. Right, let's go see what people are wanting here, shall we? Here we go. What's happening? What's happening? Hang on, I'm just drinking a glass of port here. Here comes Jod, looking a bit angry. Your Grace, I have here one of your subjects. He goes by the name of Remus. Oh, that strange old man we saw when the fog was here, and he was talking about the fog. We caught him spreading false prophecies, sowing fear among your people. Yes, we've seen him before. He's not bathed in some time. Stinking out the throne room. As if that wasn't enough, this, I still forgive my words, prophet blasphemed against the deities, proclaiming we must bow to some false god. The goddess will rise from the forests, from the swamps. You've cut down her trees and drained her marshes, but she will take no more of this. Fall to your knees and repent, and she will grant you a swift death. I wonder if this is linked to that nymph woman thing, Garden of the Bloom situation, because there's an underlying tone of curses, and we think from what the interaction with the Stag Lord is, that she put a curse on him with the pendant that broke when we killed him, and then she gave us some kind of a pendant, didn't she, with a lock of her hair in it or something. You know, we don't even know who the true antagonist of this entire story is yet, do we? Really? We've got a barony. We're trying to expand the barony. Who is the antagonist? Who is the big bad guy in all of this? There's got to be something, some underlying issue. And I think it's to do with her. Anyway, what's the bloody nonsense you spouting here? Me. Got my eye on you. Your Grace, you have to deal with this madman. I'm the only sane person in this city. This hideous, ugly city. Its stone buildings claw into the soil and think themselves safe. But the sky shall open, the earth shall tremble, and this city shall crumble beneath its pride. I'll still have mercy. Will you be silent, you fool? We were never really on your side. That's why I stopped letting you control my characters. I knew there was something fishy going on. And another world shall swallow the ugly city and its careless dwellers, and only the rain shall weep for the emptiness left in their place. I met you outside Oleg's trading post. Remember? You spouted some nonsense to me then too. It's up to you to decide that this homegrown Aradan's fate, Baron. I await your command. Let me see. We could kill him. 30 lashes. Drive him from the barony. Use the whip to encourage him to make haste. One may speak freely in our streets, or we could talk about the... You know what? We'll start by talking about it. Let's see if we can get any more sense out of him. Probably not, but you know, you never know. And we still might get to do some of these after we've talked to him. We're not going to let him go freely in the streets. Spreading his blasphemy. Insulting our town? What did he call it? We've blocked it from our memory, we're so horrified. Yes, please do tell me about this other world you speak of and what will happen to this city of mine. A different world, fierce and wild, where mountains impale the sky, where rivers change direction, where the very trees talk to the stars. The wild world will consume this city, shape in its own image. It will be the end of all. And how do you know this? The goddess showed it to me in my visions. She whispered about a beautiful new world, told me she would heal nature's wounds, but I don't want it. She must be stopped. Sacrifices, we must offer up sacrifices. Goats or cows or horses, that will be enough. It must be enough. Oh, so he wants to stop her himself. Interesting. Tell me about this goddess. Yes, tell me more, please do. Her fury is like a river after a storm. Her voice thunder in a summer sky. Her touch is cold and sharp as a sliver of ice. She is beautiful as a dream. It's been 40 years since I had last longed for a woman, but her... Yes, so angry goddess will lay our city to waste because we drained her swamp. She must be a petty goddess indeed. She takes part in the affairs of mortals, even on such an insignificant occasion. Perhaps you simply had a dream and it seemed real. You don't understand. You're blind. But I'll make you see. Yes, well, that's enough about your visions now. I must decide what to do with you. I don't want any harm, Jod, to come to this man. He's obviously lost his mind. As long as he doesn't spread his nonsense anywhere near my barony, then he can spread his nonsense elsewhere. Perhaps in Varnhold. I hear it's pretty grim out those parts west. Drive him away, will you? And, yes, perhaps just a slight whip every so often to encourage him to make haste should be sufficient. It's a harsh penalty, Your Grace, but a just one, yes. Anyone who preaches fear and causes discord must face the consequences. Yes, very good, very good. Right, who's next? Ooh, do I recognise you? Ah, Bartholomew, I didn't notice you, but my eyes are clouding up in this horrible mask of mine. Your Grace, it is good to see you so well. I come to you with a delicate and urgent matter. Your barony is in dire need of money, and I have come up with the perfect way to raise it. Introduce an additional tax. Ah, you conservative? Mark well my words. Unless you raise taxes, the barony simply will not survive. No matter what you decide, you will have to increase the taxes. We can hardly expect the peasantry to understand the necessity, but their understanding is not required. As for me and your other attendants involved in the country's finances, we will fully support you in this decision. Additional taxes, you say? You said an additional tax. I mean, what tax are we speaking of here? If you're interested in my advice, I'm in favour of high taxes. Your barony will thrive and people will keep busy, working hard to gather the required sums by the required dates. But of course, the decision is yours. So, we could lower the taxes slightly, allowing the economy to grow faster in the future. Choice effects. I mean, I don't like to see the choice effects, really. I don't want to influence my decision, I suppose, but that's minus 2 BP per week. It improves the unrest, and it increases the opportunity resolved by the treasurer by +1. Is that a permanent thing? Is that a permanent? That might be a permanent thing. We will raise the taxes by 1/3, or we could double the taxes. Now, how greedy are we? I mean, we've been fairly greedy at times. We've taxed our old Oleg and cut and bloody, you know, done one over on Jamandi about getting some extra taxes. So I kind of think. I mean, I don't think it's going to be lowering taxes. Elquist's not lowering taxes around here. Don't be silly. What's that? +3 to economy, -1 to loyalty, -1 to community, +3 to economy. That's 2 BP each week. But worsens the unrest state, and it will fail to reduce the economy. Interesting. I'm thinking raising by 1/3. I mean, gaining by double, bit extreme, probably even for Elquist standards. It's quite a hike. But 1/3 is a decent raise. 33%. Yes. Yes. You can't even keep your own rose. How dare you! Quiet down, populace. I haven't asked for your opinion. This is not a democracy around here. There's nobody to vote. There's no... You do as I say. Right, Bartholomew, I've had to think about things. I think doubling the taxes is probably going to cause some unrest around here. I don't want the people baying at my doors. I don't want a knife in my back as I walk through my own streets. But raising the taxes some... I can't deny. would be beneficial to the development of our barony. And as you know, running a barony doesn't come cheap. So we shall raise the taxes by 1/3. A fair solution, I'm sure. You and the populace will agree when Chandra here pens a speech that I shall give to smooth things over. Well, yeah, it's better than nothing. I shall instruct our tax collectors. Yes, indeed you do. Indeed you do. Thank you very much. Now I must dash. Very busy. Very busy indeed. Oh, hang on. Is this Bokken? This is Bokken? Oh, bloody hell. Oh, good day, your grace. I came to tell you that I'm doing fine in my little shop. Our folk love their ruler, and if their beloved Baron buys all Bokken's potions, he's certainly a worthy alchemist. Here's a gift. Oh, I don't want that. I don't want that. I want your potion of elixir of eternal youth. Damn, I thought it was bringing it to us. Oh, bloody hell. Be gone, Bokken, and work on your elixir, will you? I killed were-rats and dogs, and even almost you for it. Good grief. Right. Okay. Okay. Just gotta wait for those to tick over. What's it given us? Bombardiers... 10,000! We don't have any alchemists in the party. Sell it! Sell it now! Bokken, come again! Bring something else useless that we can sell for 10,000 profits. Bloody hell. Bartholomew? Come here. 10,000. Bloody hell. What's this? Oh, let us Svetlana. Svetlana. Deal! Who needs bombs? We never use the damn things. 27,000 coins. Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Love it when a plan comes together. +1 to divine. +1 to economy. Excuse me. Oh, what's this? Spend 2 weeks resolving economic problems in the barony. Whoever uses pump belt, you could have another brothel. Yeah. Truly spoken, Ollie, truly spoken. A brothel where one drinks poor tops on the side. Truly a place for enjoyment. Come to Top Cliff for all the pleasures of the senses. Oh, so this is... Oh, this is a rank up. This is a ranking up one. This is a ranking up one. Ah, so we can now rank up Bartholomew. Well, rank up the economy to rank 2. And that is something that we should really prioritise. You know? Money, money, money. Sorry, Marys. Sorry, General. I'm going to have to wait to rank your stat up. Right, okay, so to finish off then, events. We've got 2 opportunities. This provides what? Let's read it and see what seems more pressing or more beneficial as an opportunity. This area of the barony is said to be breeding ground for bandits, brawlers and cutthroats. This will be an Mary job, right? Yeah. She needs to atone for her failure. Yes, Chandra, as the overall fixer-upper of most things, could deal with this matter, but we need to put Mary to task here and have her rectify her failure from last time. So perhaps we'll do that in a second, but what's the other opportunity? Every little bit helps. They want to raise funds to build fortifications around their villages. I'm sure we've seen this before. Oh, that's also an Amiri job as well. In that case, we'll do that like that. Start event. How many days is it? 14? That's not too bad. And then on this one, we'll do a Chandra job like that. And that's 100% success because Chandra is just the Queen. The Queen Counsellor. She don't mess about. Start event. There we go. So events are done. We can't do that one, but hey, tough. Projects, we've got to rank up Chandra. Rank up Chandra again. No. Rank up the economy, sorry. Rank up the economy. Leave them for now. Training. This is to level up Chandra. 14 days for her. She might do that after she's finished sorting out another issue for us, as another reward for her loyal service. Curses we're dealing with. Right, done. Purchase some BP. 200. 200. Yeah. Bingo bango. This was about 11,000. We've got 1,153 BP. Let's just finish off by quickly looking here. Is there anything else that we want to build in our land? Frederick, come hither, come hither. Look at this brothel! How fantastic does this look? With all the red lights. Seedy. We love it. We love it. Right. Don't have to read it out now, Frederick. Just pass me the paper, please. Pass me the paper. With all the listings on it. Thank you. Now wait there whilst I have a look. Yes, barracks, brewery, brothel. Very good, very good. Yes, very nice. You do realise, Your Grace, that you have to build a certain amount of buildings for you to be able to rank up your town to a city, you know. Yes, I'm well aware of that, Frederick. Chill out, chill out. Right, where was I before you interrupted me? I was thinking to myself, how do we go about maybe upgrading some of our current settlement buildings that we have here? Bear with me here, please. I'm quite interested in a lighthouse. In fact, I'm going to put a lighthouse down. Quite interested in a lighthouse. We did build a port here, didn't we? Yes, there. A piers, sorry. Right, excellent. Mage Tower, wait. Mansion, no. Museum and monument, no. Park, certainly not. Printing house would be an upgrade to that, not yet. Sacred Grove, a shop. There shall be no unrest over the taxes here, thank you. Chandra has it sorted. Watchtower would be another one to build to upskill your espionage. Watchtower right there would be quite fitting, to be fair. For 30 BP, a watchtower there. Prime position for a watchtower, if you ask me, to be quite frank. So a watchtower there. We've got a lighthouse there. A couple of points of espionage, which apparently is quite difficult to rank up, so getting espionage buildings is quite handy. And one final thing. Two final things, actually. Why have a tavern when you can have an inn? Huh? Upgrade. Oh, there we go. Upgrade like that. You do it. I thought you had to build it. Yeah, so you can upgrade it with 45 BP and it goes to an inn. Upgrade it to an inn for 45 BP. We're going to upgrade one building. So which one do we upgrade first? It's got to be the tavern, hasn't it? That was the first building that we built, pretty much. So let's do it. Let's flipping do it. Let's do it. We could upgrade the shop as well, but no, that'll come a bit later. It's come a bit later. Look, that'll come a bit later. Brewery came a bit later too. Tavern is now an inn. And it's instantaneous. It's instantaneous, I think. I think that's just poof. It's done it. And that's it. Can't upgrade it any further. Beautiful. Beautiful. We have an inn. Not a tavern now, people. Oh no. Not some poxy tavern like in Varnhold that don't even open. No. We have got an inn. And on that bombshell. I mean, we haven't even touched this settlement yet, other than one shop and a piers, but we'll get to that very soon. We'll get to that soon enough. Give that a few little bits and bobs, such as a tavern, and a shop, and a dance hall, as a bare minimum for every village. those are the required buildings. So we'll get to building those maybe when we've sold a few more wares after our next Grand Tour. We'll focus on getting Narville up to standard. Or not even Narville. In fact, what about poor Riverside? She's been in our barony for longer than Narville. Perhaps we should focus on that first. But yeah, I think looking at the two villages next, as giving them some upgrades could be pretty good. Anyway, halfway through the month, we've sorted out the management of the kingdom. Everybody's set to work, set to task, which means that we now have to figure out what on earth we want to do with ourselves as a party. And for that, we shall have to find out what Elquist chooses to do in the next session. But yes, we, I think, are going to probably go across once again to Silverstep area, see if there's any more that we can do there that we haven't already done in the sort of southern area, and we'll take it from there. But yeah, well, I tell you, I've had a lot of fun this evening. It's good to be back in Elquist's shoes. Yes, indeed. So tomorrow I'll see if I can get a session up, but I've got a bit of a busy day because I'm having a smart meter installed on Wednesday. And for them to access the smart meter and install it, they've got to get to the meters in the house. And the meters in the house might be in cupboards or areas where there's a lot of crap and clutter. And you have to clear it so that they can access it. So I'm going to spend most of my time after work tomorrow cleaning up the areas so that the engineer can access the meters to put the smart meter in. But anyway, yeah, we'll see. There's a Silverstep. Yes, there is a Down Arm Archers as the next obvious place. We've done the southern and the northern. Next on the list, Dyer. I think we're probably at a high enough level now. In fact, let's finish off by looking at how close we are to get level 9. Not far off at all. We're getting there. But anyway, whatever you choose to do with the rest of the week. Wednesday will be another stream of Chicken Police. Tuesday, I'll see if I can get a session of this up in time. Might be a bit tight, but I'll try my best. Thursday, I'm not playing football. So there'll be another stream of this on Thursday. So probably I won't upload a video tomorrow because I'll stream on Wednesday and Thursday this week to make up for it. And then the weekend, we'll see what happens. But I'm isolating from Saturday. So as of Saturday this week, or the end of this week, until the following Friday, when I go on holiday, I'm at home every night with nothing to do. Wonder what I'll fill my time with. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, folks. Good to see you all. Have a good week ahead. And hopefully see you on Wednesday for some Chicken Police. And if not, for those of you who want to watch this, I'll see you on Thursday. Until then, we'll put Frederick back in his box. And Elquist will say goodnight. Bye for now.